by the way, the player memory for this week is 22 and a half pages, so I downed it a little bit.
Oh, make sure
wow.
to
Pretty good.
It's not gonna be an hour long.
Either way, good work,
No,
bro.
totally not.
Good work.
Hi guys.
Hi everybody.
Hi,
Welcome.
everyone.
Wait, what's the title? I can't
Wait, what's
see
the
it 'cause
title?
it's
I gotta refresh.
Oh, I see
Oh
what it is.
no!
Collateral damage? You mean
Oh,
from
dear.
like the whole Agatha? Yes, a
Oh
little collateral
my.
damage from that.
No,
Yeah.
that sounds like
no
that's
spoilers.
gonna be.
No spoilers.
Nothing.
No,
We
no,
want
no, no,
nothing.
no. It's just
Oh,
who's
yeah,
been messing
no.
up everything. It's been
It was
Agatha,
None
Agatha
of
all
It
of
was
us.
all ours.
Please.
I finally
Yeah, I'm
caught
not
up on
gonna say.
WandaVision, so I
need to watch the
understand that
newest episode.
I watched
Oh, wait.
it earlier
Oh no,
today.
I was
It
meaning
new one.
Agatha
So
as in
good.
like our Agatha. The,
No, I know.
Agatha from the
Yeet,
player
Agatha.
memory.
Yeah.
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 But,
I forgot that there was a new episode today, so actually no, I'm not caught up.
It's
So no
it's so
spoilers.
good. It's
Just gonna say it's
Gotta
really
love
good.
it.
But-
Hey,
no,
Mama
not gonna
subscribed
say
for
anything
14
else.
months.
Want to know if it's
Hey.
good?
Thanks, Mama.
It
All right.
All
It
right.
happened.
Okay, well, before we get started, why don't we do some introductions, starting with our resident half-elf rogue.
Oh, I'm top left.
You are
Hey.
top left.
Hey, you are top left today.
Yay! All right.
Yeah.
So, hi guys. I'm Nisa or Nazareth in chat. I did not prepare for this. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have our own emotes. So that is
Yes.
me in the chat as Wes said, our residential half-elven rogue, Avenir Ellsby. I still can't believe we got our own emotes. This is so cool.
I know it's great.
Yeah.
And my shirt's clean too today, so I get to wear my face on my shirt.
Mine's not.
Yeah, mine is, but I wanted to wear my Red Nose Day D&D shirt, so
Mine's clean.
Fair enough.
I've
Yeah.
unfortunately been working like crazy on what's going on today. So
Right.
I am still technically in my pajamas.
You're
I
technically
must say
in something that is
okay.
combat related.
Okay, we
It's
CJ,
mine.
thanks for subscribing for 11 months. For your birthday,
Hey.
happy birthday!
Hey, happy birthday!
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna say,
Hey.
Wes, there's no shame in pajamas. Do you know how often I teach in pajamas right now?
And how much,
Technically
like,
my
how many
pajamas
days?
right now.
Yeah, how many days I've been working from home in my pajamas as well? Like I literally roll out of bed and clock in.
Well, good.
Even when I was on campus, I would go to my lectures in my Lilo and Stitch pajama pants.
That
That's
is
a college
like,
thing, though,
That's
so
good.
that
That's
counts.
a good
That's totally okay.
that
There's
is
nothing
the
wrong with
epitome
being
of
in your pajamas.
college.
I was like,
Yeah.
that's a
Starry
college
Light
thing.
Girl also subscribed for a full year. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Welcome.
All
Yeah,
right.
and Sam has gotten Pole Carol.
Oh, Sam's subscribed to tier 2 now. Oh.
Same.
Hey.
8 months
Now
in a
she gets
row.
that little
Aw, thank you,
icon.
sweetheart.
Now you get the best emote that we
Oh
have.
my gosh!
Whoa.
And we have Hype Train.
And
Hype
then
train.
Hey, Mariah.
Mira just dropped 5 subs. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
so nice.
Supporting the West in the stream.
Yeah.
All right.
If we get a level 5 Hype Train, that triggers a giveaway.
It does
so,
trigger
It
a
does.
giveaway.
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
so,
maybe
yeah.
we'll do a campaign or a Braden Arc t-shirt. Maybe I'll make something new for that giveaway.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Something
would be-
new.
Oh, challenge
Hang on.
accepted.
I have a 2-year-old who wants to say night night.
Oh.
Night, night, little Jack Jack.
Jack Jack!
night. Hi.
Hi, little man.
Hi!
Hi, Jack. Hi, Brian.
And
Yeah. Can you say night night?
Night
Night, little Jack
Hi,
Adorable.
buddy.
My heart.
Adorable.
2-year-old.
That just gave
Cameo.
us all inspiration, right, Wes?
Yeah,
Please.
2-year-old cameo. He's very rarely on screen.
Come on,
Why don't we
chit-chat.
come on with the intros there?
Okay.
yes, finish the intros.
Right.
All right. What unique? Oh, you know what? Yeah. So that's pretty much me. I play our half elven rogue, Avenir Ellsbean. I'm an arcane trickster, so I know a thing or two about magic. And yeah, that's pretty much me. I'm gonna pass my little Gudetama figure off to.
Still for time, I need to find my glasses. I can't do much
Okay.
without my glasses.
Oh, I guess I'll stall.
Found
I
it.
guess, but
Found it.
Okay, you found it. Okay, so
You
I'm
good?
gonna pass
You good now? Okay.
Gudetama off over to Steve. Am I going the right way?
Hang on. I need to get a big
Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay.
Go the other way.
other
Yeah.
way.
Okay. You got it, Steve?
Now I
Wait,
need a bit.
are you on the right way?
It's the right way. It's the right
Yeah.
way.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Hi there. This book has a lot of information about me. It's called... Oh, I almost poked myself in the eye. Hold on, I need to get a braid in. Oh, hi. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my shack. This is...
It looks
This
like you
isn't
may
a
have
photo,
taken
it's
an arrow to the
Fits-
knee in that one.
Man.
They're getting more elaborate.
Hold on, arrow to the... Let me check my dictionary. I died? I'm kidding.
Please don't say that
I
and speak into
mean-
existence.
We'll see how you guys do.
That
Here's
is
hoping.
true. Hi there, I'm Tyson. I am the male fighter Goliath. Wow, this is going good. I shouldn't say that because it might go downhill. I am the male fighter Goliath who has hopefully started to redeem himself as the leader of the group because he needs to lead eventually a kingdom full of people, vulnerable people who have been led by a bamboozle. They got bamboozled. The whole town got bamboozled. You hate to see it. He's made mistakes along the way, and he's fixed those mistakes. When Tyson sees wrong, he tries to correct them. I am NZ Stephen F. NZ Stephen F. There's a little Tyson emote. Did I put all Tysons? I did. Yeah.
That is several Tysons.
That
It
is
is many Tysons.
multiple Tysons. I didn't realize you were.
It's
I didn't realize you
Tysons
were
of
mixed
many
up with.
alternate universes, and yeah, this book has a lot of information. It actually, I don't know if you realize this, Wes. It actually says how this campaign ends. Here's the. Should I read how it ends? It goes like this.
Sorry, I
I-
couldn't quite catch that. What was that?
Redacted.
It was.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Died.
That's
Oh, yeah,
much
I
better.
got
That's
it.
much better.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
did that not bleep out? Who died?
You know, it was actually
Uh,
nice because now I don't have to write it, Steve. So thank you for putting that on camera.
You're welcome. I do all the work for you. So I'm passing this Kisco partnered book. Oh, my
Are you
book is
going
phasing out.
down for me?
Oh no, yeah, I'm dropping the book. It's getting greened
Okay.
out.
Okay. Cool.
Drop the book on
Can you,
what?
can you catch this house? Apparently, I'm dropping the house onto you.
Yeah.
Gee, that
Okay,
sounds
here it is.
familiar.
Okay.
Oh, God, I dropped the book.
Oh, it's a Matt Smith potato head.
That's amazing.
That is
Oh.
adorable.
How do you
Love
how
that.
many magnet things do you have?
I have an entire wall of TARDISes right over there.
Oh, also, I forgot to hit a
Yes.
button. Oh, we're on the hype train still. With my hype, hold on. I should have. I was meant to do this in my bit, and I completely forgot.
Oh,
My
okay,
bit
good.
just extended just a little bit. I'm dropping this. If it just loads.
Is it something I think it is?
What is it?
There it is. Okay. No, I've typed it in my search bar.
I don't know what we're doing.
I
I don't know what's happening.
don't either. I'm just
There we go.
There it is.
It took a bit of time.
It's there. I'm Tyson.
Hi there, I'm Tyson. Even Tyson can't type.
Oh.
Sorry, you were saying all.
Oh, right. My turn. Hi, I'm Odd, or Wizard of Odd in chat, and since we're dropping our characters, there's me. It's also on my shirt.
Yeah.
That's finally clean.
Oh, it is nice.
Yeah. I play our high elf wizard who likes to burn things and use illusions. And there was more to that. Usually I have a longer bit than
Yeah,
this.
you say something about fire as well.
Yeah, how you
usually
burn
fire,
things.
spicy,
Spicy
burn
fingers.
things, spicy boys. We burn things down. Sometimes people get hurt because they're in the way of the
Oh,
fire.
they're in the way. Is that how that works?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
What?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Please don't burn my shack down. It's too precious.
And
Isn't that the tower you knocked over?
yeah, I was like gonna say.
Okay, we don't need to see that then.
Yeah, I
look
was like,
at this.
isn't that the tower over there?
Hi,
Yeah,
how's it
that's
going?
how
I'm Tyson.
Howard was-
Tyson.
You're completely showing the tower. There we go.
There we go. So yeah, I'm
You
gonna
don't see
hand this
anything. Oh no.
Matt Smith potato over to Cody. This way. Here we
Okay.
go, Cody. Grab
Yeah,
that.
I got it.
You got it?
Okay, ready? Yep.
Yeah, go.
Oh, look, it turned into a Growlithe.
Rawr.
Rah, grab it.
So yeah, hi everyone. I am Ziochu, or Cody as most of you know me, and I guess since, like Odd said, since we're dropping our characters, I'll drop both myself and myself.
Eh.
I play Kaelin Vestaris, our half-elven cleric ranger, who has been going through some things lately. A lot of things are on his mind, but from here on out, he's not going to be doing a whole lot of the talking. It's going to be more of the action speaking louder than words kind of person. So we'll see how that goes in the future. And honestly, that's all I have to say about that. So I'll hand Growlithe off down here to Katie. So here you go, Katie. I'm gonna drop him on you. There you go.
Shoot. Well, it's just the typical. Haha.
I can't see
Oh,
this
I
coming.
forgot
What a
I-
plot twist.
I know, right?
Honestly, you
hi.
might need that for this session.
Oh my.
And someone turn this into, oh no, my drink's, oh, I need to turn off the screen. Someone turn my drink into beer.
Well, that's terrifying, Wes. So, hi, I'm
Everything's
Katie.
fine.
I play a Goliath barbarian named Jade. And I feel like after last week's backstory, I'm dropping these emotes. It makes
Ah!
sense.
Yeah, it does.
It really does.
You're right. Now, keys.
I didn't do anything. What?
Yes.
No keys.
Now,
Cheers to everybody
keys.
out there for a hopefully not heartbreaking episode.
We'll see.
Everything's fine.
This is fine.
We're in danger.
No, it's everything's fine, guys. Just you'll just regret some of the choices that you made in the past, so it's fine.
What?
Oh.
We
I
made
mean-
amazing choices, Wes, so I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking
All
about.
of our choices have been perfect.
You
Thank
know,
you very
I don't
much.
have a
Unless
box
it was
of them.
before they all met me, then
Oh, no,
that's on
Here's
them.
this was
here's some
100%
tissues.
after.
Take my tissues.
Oh no.
100%
It was probably my
after.
fault.
I regret nothing.
Listen, it's fine. It's
We're good.
storytelling. It's fine.
It's fine. Don't look at me.
Is this gonna be like in Mass Effect or any other BioWare game where something like way down the quest line happens and you have to look at why it happened and it was like at the very beginning of the game?
Oh yeah.
It's all your fault.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Bugger.
I figured I was like, oh no. It's like, how do I fix this from happening? You have to start the game over. Dang it.
Curses.
You accidentally killed the frogget at the start of Undertale.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
That was me in Skyrim. I killed the Jarl on accident.
No.
I did too.
I wonder who that is. Because I've only played a bit of that game.
I got kicked
Also-
out
oh,
of
my house is gone
my
now.
own town and my house and my horse. They just
Yeah.
kept killing me, and I tried to go back to the previous
Oh,
save,
no.
and it didn't work.
Oh,
Aw.
no.
Aw.
Like, listen, I'm
Hate to say
sorry.
I don't know what you want from me.
When Murder Hobo has consequences.
Hey,
That
we
is
have not
literally-
murder hoboed. We have
That
not
is
murder
Skyrim
hoboed.
to a T, is the consequences of murder hobo.
I may
If
have
we-
robbed Hobo, but I have not
We've
murdered
grave
Hobo.
robbed, but not murder hobo.
No. We
Actually, I
haven't
didn't grave rob.
robbed.
I
One of
just
us has grave robbed.
rehouse the gold that happened to have fallen on those who have fallen, and I just happened to be in possession of those. I didn't rob
It
anyone.
is funny that the actual royal here is the one robbing people.
The only one who's robbed people.
You have a rogue in the party.
Tyson is rich.
He's
because
gonna
he-
become king again and immediately like
Oh, no.
enact some like crazy taxes.
Nah.
Yes, I'm the tax
like-
man.
We have a rogue in the party and a streetwise wizard, and yet it is the future king of Brayden, hopefully,
I'm robbing bodies.
who is robbing people.
Seems legit.
Robin.
At least he's remembering to check the bodies.
Just to make sure
That's a
they're
fair
alive.
point.
All right,
And also this one.
Anyway,
Anyway,
moving on.
speaking of segues,
Who's down there that still needs the intro? Hello.
Joey.
Joey, okay, I gotta pass
okay.
it. Let's see.
All right. I'm going this way, so I'll.
Yes.
Oh no, I lost the window.
Oh.
I don't know which direction you are.
To
Hang
your
on.
left.
To your left. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yes, that.
All right. Thank you for
Please
the
be
wine that
an
I
album,
am
please be an album.
underage.
Oh shoot!
I'm underage.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Yes, he's underage. Oh
Can you
no.
pass your dog over?
How
Water.
dare you?
What
It's
a
that-
thief.
it's
Water,
that-
there we go.
Thanks.
Cue that
I don't-
FBI
Please be
video
greatest
so
hits.
they're all smashing in.
Katie, where
Please
did
be
you
greatest
get?
hits.
Katie, where did you get a picture of me from 6th grade?
Oh,
Oh. Wait, how did the
That is
drink turn
very
into that?
strange.
that's a funny story how I got that. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
How did it
don't
get there?
question it. Don't ask.
Oh my god.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Segues.
Speaking of segues, this is fine.
Hello, everybody. I'm Dr. Boneless.
Dr. Bones.
I'm gonna
This is how we
put
actually
myself
read.
in chat. I'm Megasaur9 in chat. My name's Joey.
I must write your name on here. I'm
Um,
writing notes.
Yeah, I'm tiny man. That's it. Here's
What?
my 6th grade photo, Wes. Take it.
Deep no
Boy,
Thank you so
warlock.
much.
Deep known warlock.
Ramona! Sorry, you
Yes,
just wrote Ramona. I'm like, what's a Ramona? Where's the Ramona?
I'm starting to cough because there is so much dust on this photo.
No.
Oh no.
Clearly been on the fridge a long time.
It's
I love
Okay,
it.
I have a picture of me in 5th grade hanging on the wall in the living room.
Oh, we got some Ramonas and Patricias in chat.
Patricia,
my wife.
My wife.
All right. Well,
All right.
are you all done?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
ready.
Think so?
Hi guys.
Would you like me to keep going?
Am your dungeon master for the evening. I'm Wes, and welcome to Yeet for Initiative. Today, there's some stuff going to be
boy.
happening.
Oh, no.
As a
I don't
reminder
like the
for what
pawns.
was going on last session, a few kind of crazy things happened. The
Yes.
future
Why not
potential,
let me a reaction of this?
the future potential king of Brayden.
Oh no,
my
it's
God.
glitching it. The cat. Sorry, I'm getting really carried away with the backgrounds. I'll turn it off now. Keep going, Wes. I'm so sorry.
The future potential king of Brayden made a deal with an underground weapons and antiquities dealer to be the official partner with Brayden in return for military support and hiring mercenaries. And
There's no
now
way this will go
you
wrong.
guys have decided to venture into the middle of Brayden using Edgar and Ryak as a distraction to make your way over to a warehouse where all of the survivors from the capital city of Navad, which was attacked by the undead forces of High Valantre.
That's really good.
You walked in, you met with some of the people, and they said that the Brayden soldiers weren't exactly keeping them in the nicest conditions, and you can tell by how run down this old warehouse is. And then the door swung open, and in walked a powerful undead mage, commonly known as a lich.
Oh, it's my ye
my-
old
oh, no.
Uber Eats here. Thank
Oh,
you,
I
sir.
only have one thing to say about that.
Run.
Oh, we're
Wes,
gonna
can
die.
Wes, can I ask you, are we supposed to be seeing on Roll20 the same thing we're seeing on
Oh
stream?
yeah. Give me a second.
We probably need to
Put
refresh
you
it.
guys.
Yeah.
Guys, it was nice knowing you. And
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
This is
it was
fun.
Thank you for the series. It was
Yeah,
good to
I'm
know you,
glad
sir.
we
Yeah,
got
it was
that
good to
long
have you
rested.
guys. It was good playing.
There we go.
Glad we got so long rest.
Um,
Oh no!
Who's
No,
the
there's
lady that's
civilians
over
that I
on the
can't
bed?
hit
Oh,
with
there she is.
fireball.
So
Okay.
you're in this massive warehouse, and it is full of people. There's probably a good 100 or 200 people in this warehouse. Your
Yeah.
guess was that they planned to invade Brayden from the inside, a Trojan horse of sorts, by turning all of the people from Navad into undead. And we're about to see if your guess was correct. The end of last session, the spellcasters in the group felt a buildup, a powerful buildup of magical energy coming from the Lich. He mutters an incantation. I need everybody to yeet for initiative.
Hey, he said the thing,
He
guys.
did the
I didn't say it
thing.
today, guys.
He did the
said-
thing.
He said the words.
He said the thing, but I'm scared. I'm
Ooh, I love
concerned.
that. 13. 13's pretty good for an
Ah.
initiative order.
Ah, not bad.
Ooh. Ducky gave me a
How did I get a
17.
21? This
Yay!
is
21 for
17.
you, Joey.
No, 17.
17 for same thing you got last time. And Odd, you were what? A 13?
Odd.
Wood. What's your roll?
You're muted
You're
again.
Sorry. 13.
13. Cody.
I am an 18.
18. Nisa.
19.
19.
Hey.
And Katie.
15.
15. And then Steve.
18. Sorry.
18. Oh.
Nice.
No, 17. Sorry.
17.
17.
All
Oh,
right.
yeah.
so
And then-
your initiative is higher than mine, isn't it, Steve?
Plus 2.
Yeah, it's definitely. So you're first.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, though,
Oh no.
this character, this Lich, gets a surprise round.
Yeah.
Oh no!
And his initiative is also higher than all of yours.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
yikes.
What a
Alrighty.
Awesome.
what a
Well, I guess
show
it's,
off
Pretty
this
rude of him,
man.
but okay.
I guess it's fortunate that there's a certain something in this party that we can use.
And we just took a long rest. Heck.
Because
You
I
can
have the
use
Shard
it.
of the Time Sphere.
You can use it once it's your
After
turn.
his turn, right?
After
Yeah, I know.
after the surprise, yeah.
No, I'm fine with that. I'm just saying it's fortunate that we have it.
Yeah.
It is very fortunate that we have that, yes.
Yes, it is.
Which one of these characters is the Lich Man?
This guy
I'm gonna assume
right
the
over here.
evil-looking guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
big man. Big
I was
man.
Yeah,
gonna say,
I'm
like,
gonna
probably the
assume.
dark-robed one.
And
who looks
he's going to
sinister.
prepare a spell.
I thought he was a
Where are
spider. I was
we?
gonna say, kill that
And
with fire, please.
You guys are
Alright.
right in here. You guys were talking
Oh,
to
there we
an
are.
old man.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, where am I?
And he's going to mutter an incantation and cast Cloud Kill.
Oh, pretty rude.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
I don't like that.
You what?
It's
mate?
it's a
It is a
it's-
5th level spell.
It's
don't like that.
fortunate that I was wearing my cloud
You
block.
create a 20-foot radius sphere of poisonous yellow-green fog set on a point you choose within range.
He
Okay.
hits really
The
fast
fog
on us.
spreads around corners and lasts for the duration or until a strong wind disperses it. The duration is 10 minutes.
Yikes.
Well, then as
So
a reaction,
10
I'm going
rounds?
to use my
No.
my counter spell scroll.
I believe each round is 10 seconds.
Oh,
Yes.
gosh.
You are going to, as a reaction, use counterspell.
Yes, because I have a scroll of level 5 counter spell.
Okay.
Bless. God bless. Oh my gosh.
I'm glad you guys are using the scrolls.
I'm so glad we got a counter spell. Oh my gosh.
I would like you to read me counterspell real quick.
Well, I'll have to look it up because you'll have to give me a minute to get the exact description.
Yeah, no worries. I gotcha.
I forgot we had a counter spell.
You guys are lucky I didn't use it earlier.
I'm looking at it right now. Counterspell says you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell. If the creature is casting a spell of 3rd or lower, its spell fails and has no effect. If it's casting a 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spell casting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a success, the creature's spell fails and has no effect.
Okay, so I need to roll an ability check. What is my spellcasting modifier, real quick? Okay. Can I use one of my advantages on this?
Actually, you don't need to. At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of 4th or higher, the interrupted spell has no effect if it is less than or equal to the level of the spell slot.
Oh, cool.
So it is a 5th level scroll, so it
Yes.
immediately cancels a 5th level spell.
Yeah, boy.
Lucky for you.
Oh my
Woo.
gosh.
The unlucky thing
Oh shit.
Oh no, I don't like that.
is that it is his turn again.
Ah,
Ah,
it's your turn.
because surprise, and then he rolled higher than us.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
looking forward, you see this green spell start swirling in his hand. You pull out the scroll, Kaylin, and use what's on the magic within its page, within the paper, to counter his cloud kill spell. His dead, glowing green eyes look straight to you, and you can tell he's glaring at you. And he's just gonna say, "Miscreant," and he's gonna
I don't
cast
even know what that means.
his 9th level spell.
Rude.
Power word kill.
Oh. No, thanks.
And Cody
Excuse me,
sir.
instantly drops to the floor.
No.
Who?
I was afraid of that.
The bodies hit the floor. The bodies hit the floor.
What?
Power word kill. You utter a word of power that can compel one creature you see within range to die instantly. If the creature you chose has 100 hit points or fewer, it dies. Otherwise, this spell has no effect. So you
Hey, Wiz, have I told you how much
are on
I
death
That's a
count.
thing.
Megan? He's that killed me.
Is that not even like a saving throw?
There's
or...
no. It's not a save.
Nope.
That's
It's not.
Yeah.
That's
This guy's OP. I
So
was
he
about to say the
casts,
same
and this
thing.
dark black beam shoots out from his hand, impacts Kalen in the chest, and he immediately drops to the ground. And then we go into turn order.
Out of character. Wes, you good?
Wes,
You okay?
why? What did we do to
Evil.
hurt you, Wes?
You didn't.
Oh,
You
no,
just pissed
it's
off
the
a very powerful guy.
What did we do to hurt him?
Do
I
we not
mean-
say
So
he,
top
he
of
was
the order.
good?
We have Avenir.
Wait, okay, sorry. I had to do a mod thing in chat. I completely missed the word power kill. Can you elaborate on that again? I had to do a mod thing in
It
chat.
kills anything under 100 hit points.
So, no death saves or anything?
No, he's going into death save. So when it hits
Okay.
his turn, he's going to. It doesn't immediately
I
just erase a
misunderstood that.
character. No.
Yeah, that's why I was
that would be
confused
so
with
overpowered.
No,
We
no.
were all lost.
No.
That
Sorry,
would be
I'm sorry.
overpowered,
Yeah,
no.
He will have on his turn. He will have to make death save. So he's pretty
I
much
knew what it did. I should've
unconscious
explained.
in bleed out sort of deal. But yeah,
That's why we're all like,
no. we
That's
did not
why
just-
I was
just
like,
lose a
no.
character like
We
that.
did not just perma lose a player. He's in death count. So
Okay.
somebody is going to have to force feed the boy a potion potentially.
yeah.
I don't mean to scare everybody.
Well, you
Okay.
did.
That
Good
was our
job.
healer. Just so
Yeah, but
everyone
it's
is
a
aware.
healer. Okay, so...
And he's just going to laugh maniacally. Yes, fade before my power.
Okay,
Avenir.
Yeah,
you're
that
up first.
Yeah, that happened. Kalen's right next to me, and I just see this shard of like black magic, and just knocked him down.
Oh, real quick, we do have a player memory for this week, guys.
We do.
yes.
Yes, we do.
Exclamation,
Is
power
there
memory.
significantly less kissing or more kissing?
There is some kissing.
Ah.
Is it kiss
Is it a
of death
continuation?
type thing or
Oh
like
my dog.
like
I don't know. Avenir, what are you doing?
Yeah, Shooty McShoot. Oh, wait, right? Hold on. I just need a... Ooh! Yeah, I am going to cast Chill Touch on this dude. And so I'm going to have to roll to see if it hits. And if it hits, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn. So, please, for the love of all that is holy, hit. That would be an 18.
An 18 hits, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like your spell did very much.
So, should I still roll for damage?
Roll for your
or...
damage.
Okay. It was like...
Wait, where's the others? I
Okay,
don't think
so-
my...
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to start boss music. What am I doing?
So that's 11 points.
Okay.
And then bonus action, yeet a health potion into Kalen.
Okay. So immediately you fire off Chill Touch, and then you lean down and give Kalen a potion.
Yeah.
Kalen, you are going to regain 13 points of health. This is loud. Hold on.
I assume it's in Spotify. You can get that music here if I did the command. I need to recheck that. Norse Foundry, our sponsors of your initiative.
All right.
And then, okay. Nightstar said Wes has gone quiet, but
I've gone
hopefully-
quiet?
But
I think no, they were just talking about because of everything that was happening.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So, and I will say, just because of the nature of that and the power of that spell, Cody, this turn you're gonna be like unable to take an action, but you'll be able to like get up and use a bonus action if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll use a bonus action to take another potion.
Okay. So yeah, you are
Great
up
choice.
next. So you are gonna regain 14 points of health.
Okay.
All right. Next in the order, Tyson.
It's me. So, from the play memory we just had, Tyson he remembered that he had a little thing for a crystal. Can Tyson use the crystal he is currently right now?
You want to try this in the middle of a fight?
Yes, I want to see if maybe this is gonna help assist me.
So
By
I need you to tell me exactly what you're trying to do.
Okay, so Tyson remembers. Hold on. Okay, all this time I have the pendant. Oh my god! I need to change the word. All right, pediment. That item. Pendant. And he tries to put it into the shield, the little slot that's been made there. Does anything happen?
Well, so you're using your action to try and do this.
Okay, can I scratch that then? Can I?
No, I'm asking. That's what you're trying to do on your turn?
I'm going to undo everything I just did and just attack.
Well, unfortunately, like now that I've kind of told you that it's not gonna fit, it's.
Wait, I didn't hear
so
that.
After that happens, immediately after you see Kaylin get knocked over, everyone notices that Tyson is literally just fiddling with his pendant and the shield. So your turn will be gone on that one, but no, the pendant does not fit anywhere in the shield.
Yeah.
All right.
Problem with once you say you do something, you're gonna have to end up doing it.
Yeah.
All right. And now we go to Joey. It's a good idea for sure, but it's probably something that. All right, Joey.
I am going to use a cantrip called True Strike.
Okay.
In which I am pointing a finger at the Lich, and my magic grants me a brief insight into the target's defenses. On my next turn, I have advantage on my attack.
Is there any sort of roll for that, or does it just happen?
It just happens. I think maybe, to make it more fun, I could, roll, and however high I roll determines how much information you give me about this guy. But you don't have to use that. That's just an idea that popped into my head.
It's
roll.
good. I like it.
That's fine.
You want me to do that then?
Well, you already did it, right? You cast True Strike.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna cast True Strike, but do you want me to do the rolling thing?
No, does it say you have to roll or no?
No. It was just an idea.
Then it happens.
Okay,
all right.
So tell me.
Damage resistances: cold, lightning, necrotic. Damage immunities: poison, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks.
Oh man, I hate that. All right, so I'm going to use my bonus action to announce that to the group. I would like to make an announcement, everyone. This man is very strong, and he has a lot of things. There is a lot of things that we can try to do to him, but they won't do very much. So, Avenir, your chill touch didn't work because it's necrotic, and that doesn't do much to him. What else was it? What?
No, you don't say.
Out of character, can you copy and paste it into...
Yeah, can you? Yeah, please, so I can read it off.
Yeah, I'll send you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, I mean, I'll just pretty much physical damage that is not magical. So if you don't have a magical weapon, he's immune to that damage.
Right. So, Tyson.
Yes.
You're gonna have to find something else to do, because his slicing won't do much. You'll go through him. He's like Jello.
All right, guys.
Are you sure?
You deal with him.
Well, that's what you said, no?
I said non-magical attacks.
Wait, but I don't have.
Yeah.
So if I attack, it will be
Are
immune.
you
Anyway.
sure?
Yeah. So okay. All right. So Joey, you've told them about their resistances. Their damage resistances are cold, lightning, and necrotic.
Yes.
It is immune to poison, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks. So pretty much physical damage. It is immune unless you have a magical weapon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone have the magical good? Oh, Gwen!
Whoa, Gwen donated $100.69.
Thanks, Gwen.
Thank you.
That's off brand.
Thank you.
And
Thank you,
69.
thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Gwen.
Thank you, Gwen.
All right.
So...
That's my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So your
Okay.
turn. But you have gained valuable insight. Does it do anything else? Like give advantage
No, I
against
get
attacks?
advantage. Yeah, I get advantage next
Just you
turn.
or everybody?
Me.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, next up in the order, we have Katie. What's Jade gonna do?
Is there a door to flee?
Uh,
This is like
the,
a level 20. Why are we no?
the door he just came in, yeah.
Yikes.
Oh god. Okay. Can I do a any sort of check to get any sort of more information about his instead of his weaknesses, more his strengths? Like-
You'd have to make a very high Arcana, and I doubt Jade's Arcana is very high.
No, or none. Okay. Well,
But make a history check for me.
also none. Still want me to roll?
Yeah, I want you to roll history.
Oh boy. 12.
12. Well, you don't know exactly what it does, but you do know that your father's sword was made by Balron, so it probably contains magical power.
Okay. I will attack this crazy high level guy.
And
Okay.
cry. It's a free action.
dislike, unsubscribe. Alright, so I move up to him because I gotta get within range.
All right.
And I attack using my my weapon specialty thing. So I will be minusing. Hang on, I got all my numbers somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Okay, that's good. Hang on, I have to math. Alright, that's gonna be to hit a
And are you doing this with the plus 10?
yes, 32.
A 32 to hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's with a -5.
Okay, so let me... What did you roll?
I rolled a 19 plus 18 -5.
Oh my god, okay. Yeah, that's 100% gonna hit him.
32, yeah. Okay, cool. It's not a crit though, right? Or, never mind, sorry, we're not playing Pathfinder.
No, I believe a nat 19 is a crit for you.
Oh,
I
yeah!
think, yeah, I think it is.
Oh my gosh, I might actually hurt him before he kills us all. Okay.
Hit him, Jade.
Wow, okay. 1, 2, 3. Plus, okay. Hang on a sec. I did that wrong, Wes.
Huh?
19. It's still a 19,
Uh-huh.
but it's 19. Sorry. Forgot how to.
I mean, a
play
19
now.
is a crit, so that hits for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was adding my damage bonus instead of my.
Yeah, I got you.
Attack
Your
bonus.
hit bonus?
Yeah. Okay. All right, that's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 plus 15 plus 18, 33 times 2,
So
66?
66 points of slashing damage from your father's magical sword. So he's gonna look at you coming up to him. He's like, "Fool, your attack shall not damage." And then you cut straight through his robes and into him, and
Yeah.
he reels back in pain. Magics! And you deal 66 points of damage,
Nice.
and he kind
Ooh,
of
there
just
we
looks pissed off.
I hit him again.
Hit him again.
I love that.
I hit him again, and then I kick him.
And
then
I'll
I
do it
hit him
again.
again.
I'll do
This
it
one's
again.
only a 23.
All right. So upon your next attack, the first one he didn't think was going to hurt him at all. Upon seeing that, he casts Shield, increasing his AC and blocking your attack. A barrier, an invisible barrier, appears around him, and your sword just stops short, midair,
Why does he
as
get
though
to
pushing
24?
against an invisible
The
barrier.
audacity of this.
Yeah, what a rude.
Okay.
All right. now it's Katrin's turn.
Yay. Okay. I am actually going to cast Mirror Image on myself.
You're going to cast Mirror Image.
Mirror Image. 3 illusory. I can't read today, apparently.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
We feel you. We got you there.
Words are hard. 3 illusory duplicates of yourself appear in your space until the spell ends. The duplicates move you and mimic your actions, shifting positions so it's impossible to track which one is real. Essentially, every time you attack me, I roll a d20 to see if you hit me or hit one of my duplicates.
Excellent.
So there's now 4 Katrins standing around.
Oh my
But I'm
god.
going to go ahead and guess that doesn't count for area of effect damage.
Probably not, I would say.
All right.
Hang on, the creature is unaffected by this.
Is that a bonus action or is that your action?
That's an action. It does not say anything about AoE though.
Yeah, I think that AoE will hit everything within the area.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would think so.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you would still have to hit my AC, but
Yeah.
so.
And he reels back from the damage from Jade, blocking the second attack with shield. And just looks at the party and says, "Insects!" And he's going to
Actually,
cast
Goliath.
Cloud Kill once again.
The audacity of this lich, man.
Yeah.
The audacity of this lich.
Yeah, that credits to Nutmeg in chat for saying that.
Yes.
but-
That was
Centering
beautiful.
it not around the party,
No.
but at the innocent civilians.
No!
crowding the
That's,
back of
that's
the
what I was
room.
going to run
Bro.
towards too.
I was gonna tell everybody.
Bro.
Can Tyson take a knee? I'm just kidding. Take an arrow to the knee and
He's
just
in front of
cover
the
it somehow.
only door.
Yeah.
Unless there's windows. Are there windows?
There are, but
Could we open a window?
There is one reaction that I will allow if the player wants to skip their next turn.
Yeah.
Go on.
Okay.
If it's me, yeah, I'll do it.
The spell is being cast right now.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Are you gonna let me cast Counterspell again?
No, not counterspell.
Or to use a Time Shard?
If you would like to use the time shard, you can do it,
Do it.
at this moment.
I'll do
Do
it.
it.
Okay. The spell casts, and you see gas start forming on the other end of the room when time stops.
Guys, we need to get these people out now.
Wait, does that mean Jade can't? Oh no, Jade can't do anything anymore.
Jade cannot attack right
Jade
now,
can't
because
attack.
Jade is not in the it was not
It
in
is not in
Anders.
the time thing.
Guys, that whoever that is, he took down Kalen with that gas. We need to get these people out now, or at least clear them out. Wiz, how much time do we have?
Suggest we carry them out?
Yeah,
Frozen?
carry as most of we can of them out. How much time do we have, Wes? In like real time, like not in-game time,
Free
but real
turn.
time.
It's 3
Uh,
turns, basically.
Yeah, you guys have 3 turns.
Get the
Okay.
ropes. I'm not kidding. Get the ropes and try and wrap around so many people.
Tyson,
Where are we taking them?
when we use
We
the
don't
time
have
shard,
time.
when we used the time shard last time, and I was trying to pry the keys out of that guy's hand. It was stone solid. We have to attack this guy. We can't carry these people out. They're frozen in time.
Damn it. My first legacy, and people are gonna die for it.
At least
Alright.
we're able. Let's try to. Huh?
Top
Yeah.
of the order. Avenir.
I don't. Curse words. I don't have any like magical things or fire or anything. Yeah. The only thing. Wait.
What damage is
Refre-
this guy again?
Okay, it's been a minute, so I do need to clarify. If I cast grease on something and one of us does like a fire thing?
Yes, I
does
do
Grease?
allow-
Are you
I do
about to
allow
kill
that.
him with gas?
Okay, it's been a minute. I look over to Katrin and I said, if you do burning hands after I cast Grease, do you want to do burning hands? Because I
Are
don't
you
think
asking
fire
me to catch things on fire again?
naturally.
I will
'cause
say
I don't think
this
fire is one of
conversation
them.
will be eating up the time.
Okay,
So-
I do it while I cast Grease
Okay.
on the guy.
All right, you cast grease using your action and spraying flammable liquid all over the lich,
Mm-hmm.
knowing from Dr. Boneless that it is not immune to fire.
There we go.
Yeet.
So, yeah, that's gonna be my turn because I mean, there's
Okay.
no point in dashing or anything. So,
All right. So, next up is Cody. But your turn
okay.
has been used.
Yeah.
So, but you can use your bonus action if you'd like to down a health potion. Or use something else.
I think I'm the only one that's injured right now, so yeah, I'll down a health potion.
You regain another 14 points of health.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, Tyson.
Just a check, because you said that non-magic attacks won't be effective. If my attack is hitting at the same time with the time sphere, will my attack still somewhat be immune, or because everything's hitting him at
I mean,
once?
you're gonna have to find out. Tyson, I mean, like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have the equipment that you have. So, I mean, if you want to take a look at your character,
Yeah, I
sheet-
still want to attack.
Okay.
Yeah, I still want to attack.
So go ahead and attack the creature.
Yeah, so I run up to him and hit him with my longsword.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks for me.
Yes, let me just hope these dice don't give me the bad. This is, I'll bring up my sheet. Where is my character? Oh, my dog. I closed my tab. They had my stuff in it. I think it's a +8, so 18 the first one.
18.
Yeah.
18. Let's see here. Does that work? Yeah. And while attacks while the time bubble is going, you have advantage. Just to let you know.
Sweet.
Yes. So that works.
Oh, cool. So I can roll advantage. Hold on, let me. Nat 19 BB.
Nat 19. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a crit for you, isn't it?
Yeah, that crits.
Yeah.
So roll the first attack and then double the second one.
Sweet. It's a D8, I believe, because I have my shield now. Excuse me, sir. Are you a D8? You're a D8. That one is a 7 plus 5. That is a 12 for that first one. The non-crit.
12. Okay.
Yeah, and then the next one is a 6. So it's 6 plus 5. So 22 would be the next
22,
one, right?
yeah.
Because is it
Yeah, no,
6 plus
that's right.
5? Sweet.
Okay. Cool. Next up is Dr. Boneless.
Okay, so we have these scrolls, and I noticed two of them in particular: stone shaping and wall of stone.
Yeah.
And
Are those scrolls that you personally have?
no, I believe Katrin, you put them in the chat. Yeah. So Katrin has
Oh.
them.
I have them. They're in my bag.
Oh,
Avenir has
okay.
them.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Whoops.
Wes, for my little insight thing, what did I do? What was the true strike
True strike.
and the lich fly or float?
I don't believe that that's information you would get about the strengths and weaknesses, but no, it cannot fly.
Okay. So I'm going to call to Avenir. Avenir, read me those 2 scrolls about the walls and the stone.
Walls and stone. I quickly rummage through my bag, find the 2 scrolls, and I toss them over to Dr. Boneless.
Okay, what do they say? What can I do with those?
Oh, I just realized something really cool.
What?
No,
For us or
nothing.
for him?
I'm gonna see what you do with those.
Okay, but I don't know what they do, Wes.
Okay, so what was it? Stone shape and wall
And
of
wall
stone?
of stone. Yes.
Stone shape. All right. Stone shape. You touch a stone object of medium size or smaller, or a section of stone no more than 5 feet in any dimension, and form it into a shape that suits your purpose. So, for example, you could shape a rock into a weapon, idol, or coffer, and make passage, or make a small passage through a wall, so long as the wall is less than 5 feet thick. You could also shape a stone door or its frame to seal the door shut. The object you create can have 2 hinges and a latch, but finer mechanical detail isn't possible.
Okay. And then what
All
about
Tyson heard
and
was
about
voodoo
wall of
voodoo.
stone? I'm assuming you create a wall of stone, but can I connect said wall of stone to already existing stone?
Probably, yeah. Let me look it up.
Oh my dog, it's
And
fucking-
how close is this lich to the stone wall that is behind him?
He just walked in the door and immediately started casting.
Okay, so he's pretty darn close. Does that mean I can make a round wall of stone that is connecting to the stone behind him and just trap him? Trap him behind said stone wall?
Let me read this to you, and we'll see. A non-magical wall of solid stone springs into existence at the point you choose within range. The wall is 6 inches thick and composed of 10 foot by 10 foot panels. Each panel must be contiguous with at least one other panel. Alternatively, you can create a 10 by 20 foot panels that are only 3 inches thick. If the wall cuts through a creature's space when it appears, the creature is pushed to one side of the wall. If the creature is surrounded on all sides of the wall, or wall and another solid surface, that creature can make a dexterity saving throw. On a success, it can use its reaction to move up to its speed so that it is no longer enclosed by the wall. The wall can
Is he
have
able to
any
gas
shape.
himself?
The wall can have any shape you desire, though it can't occupy the same space as a creature or object. The wall doesn't need to be vertical. So yeah, you can create a wall, and it kind of, it kind of can be shaped however you want.
Okay, so I don't want to do that yet because I have other people who need to cast spells on this man's, but that's good to know for now. I think I'll just
Make an Arcana check for me. I'm potentially gonna give you something, Joey, because that was creative. I like.
Thank you. I was just Odd put the scrolls in our Discord, and I was like, oh no, there goes my D20. And I was like, man, can I play clay with stone? 15 plus 5 is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So
Nice.
your Arcana, you remember the spell Cloud Kill. You've read about it.
Yes.
You got to use it on him.
The fog moves 10 feet away from you at the start of each of the other person's turns, rolling along the surface of the ground. The vapors, being heavier than air, sink to the lowest level of the land, even pouring down openings.
Okay.
But you would know that it does a significant amount of damage. Each creature caught in it takes 5d8 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much as a successful one.
Okay.
You know
but we
that
counter.
it would do a good amount of damage to the party, but it will be lethal to these civilians.
Right. But we counterspelled that
No, you did not.
No, we counterspelled the first time.
the first time.
He-
So
He
Yeah,
cast.
he tried it again.
Yeah.
He cast it just now, and we froze him in time.
okay. So is that what is the radius? I'm sorry about all these questions, but I need to know these things. What is the radius of this cloud?
20 by 20.
Okay. So let me start measuring things. So from
So, most of I'm gonna zoom out so you guys can see the whole area, but there's a ton of people here. This cloud he cast right about here, so it's in this section, and it's slowly moving. He cast it on a group of people who are running away from him, but the cloud is here, and it's already encapsulating about 5 people, but it hasn't even fully formed yet. So it's about a 10 foot by 10 foot right now. And it will grow once the spell finishes casting, and it will start to move in this direction toward the wall.
Okay, so with my wall of stone, can I create a lower ceiling that is underneath that cloud, trapping said cloud into the higher ceiling?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, the cloud is up in the air.
No, it's on the ground. So the cloud is heavier than air.
Ooh. Okay, well that screws my idea. Man, I don't know what to do.
That's alright, give it a go.
It was a good idea.
Yeah, man, if only that cloud floated like every other cloud.
All right, so what do you want to do with your action?
I suppose. No, that's necrotic. Wesley. I suppose I'll Eldritch Blast the bad man.
Okay. You have advantage on both of them.
I do. That's right. I forgot.
That journey for you.
Because actually, technically, I don't. There's no double advantage, but you had advantage because of True Strike and now the Time Sphere.
Okay, well, then I use True Strike for nothing.
Hey, Wes, just out of curiosity, what are the walls of this building made out of?
There's a lower section around the bottom. It's about 5 feet up. That is made of stone, and then above that is wood.
Okay, cool.
Are
you about to call to Tyson, Tyson?
The floor is also made of stone.
Okay. You know what I want to do, actually?
Yeah.
Can I use that scroll of stone molding, and can I mold a block of heavy stone tight to the Lich's foot?
What?
Can I mold a stone shoe so he can't go nowhere when we get back?
I don't want to do the hands.
She wants to make him sleep with the fishes.
He ain't go nowhere.
The fishes.
Can I do that? I can mold the stuff. It's clay.
You absolutely can do that. If you would like to use that scroll in that manner, you can.
Okay. Well, do I only get to use the scroll once?
Scroll is a one-time use and it burns away.
Okay. Never mind. There's definitely a better use for that scroll. I'll Eldritch Blast him with my advantage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Okay. And then I'm gonna use both of my beams on him, of course, because I can't use them on anybody else.
Curiosity, Wes, because you said it's made out of stone. I was gonna say with the help of Dre, but she's frozen. Can Tyson the floor somehow and make a hole into the tunnel?
You don't even know if there's tunnels under here.
Tyson smash.
Tyson smash and there's sewage.
All I gotta say is that image is hilarious because you'd come out of the stuff and Tyson would be body slamming the floor.
WWE the floor.
Tyson smash puny floor.
What were your attacks?
The first advantage for the first beam was 21.
Hits.
Nice.
Okay, and then the second one is, what is 18 plus 7? 26.
That also hits. Give me
it's 25.
25.
Math.
That's alright.
Yeah.
25. So they both hit.
They both hit.
Okay, so damage.
Damage.
Alright, which one is my D10? Here it is.
That's what I ask myself every time. Are you a D10? No, you're not.
Okay, so the first one hits 8 plus 4 is 12. The first one hits for 12.
12?
The second one hits for 8. So 8 plus 12 is 20 damage total.
Alright. Cool. You've done 20 damage. Good work. And now we jump to Odd.
Are you gonna make him sleep with the fishes?
I'm gonna actually move up a bit. If I could grab my character. Let's see. There we go. And I'm gonna angle Burning Hands to where I miss Jade because she's right there. So I'm gonna
Should
kind of
wait,
aim
so
it a
this
little
is
bit to
eyebrow.
the
To the left.
aim it like a little bit to the left so that it brushes past her, but it like
Hey,
still
remind me how
To
big of an
left.
area Burning Hand sits?
It's a 15-foot cone, so it's like a kind of like a
Well, it's cone, so it's like circular shaped, and it does like this, right? Cool. All right. So
kind
go
of
ahead.
like it kind
It
of
goes, yeah, but it would cover up and down. Yes.
Yeah, it would go
Yeah.
in the air.
Cool. All right. Go ahead and cast.
I want to know why he asked that question.
Well, you'll find out.
I'm gonna find out. Okay, that's a third level. It's a dexterity saving throw of 14, which I think
He
misses.
cannot make a dex save, so it
Yeah.
automatically hits.
All right, 5d6. Yay! Look at all this fire damage.
I just thought of, look at all these pumpkins. It's just doing it.
Look at all this fire.
I sure hope I don't accidentally hit Katie. All right. Ooh. 21.
Nice.
Actually, Tyson, you ran up and hit him with a sword.
I did.
So you are
Okay,
actually
but you
right
got-
next to him. So
Okay. I get to rewind then because you didn't tell me that.
Well,
Well,
wait a second though.
Tyson
but
did not
Tyson
move
can
his
move.
yeah, Tyson can move.
Oh
But-
yeah.
but
Should I just say that
Tyson
I just moved
Did not
away?
move his
Because
character. So your character's there.
okay.
You,
Okay,
like
if
you
I
can
would've
do
done
the
that, I
attack,
would've-
but
But
Well,
he can do the
Yeah, I
dex
can
save.
move out of it.
He'll still take damage, but he can at least nullify some of it.
So
Okay,
Tyson,
well-
make a, so you would give him some warning, so I'll give you advantage on the dex save.
Sweet.
Okay. I was like,
Tyson,
But
what?
remember to
fuck.
move your characters on the board.
yeah.
Yeah,
Please,
I'm so
because I
sorry.
don't like
I forgot
burning
about that.
people intentionally.
So
Well,
go ahead,
sometimes you
do,
gotta.
do your turn, and you can use your bonus action to yell at Tyson to move.
I use my bonus action to yell at Tyson like duck.
All right, so go
Like
ahead and
lay
yell.
on,
Oh.
like literally lay on the floor or
So-
something, and I just
Tell him.
Tyson duck.
Yeah. Oh. And I'm down.
All
Well,
right,
without the heroes.
roll your dex save with advantage.
It's not
Give
going
you a
to save.
haircut too.
Okay, let me just check what my dex save is. What's the dex save I need to look for?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Dang it. 13?
That is not gonna cut it at all.
Oh, not again. I don't want to be roasted Tyson for a third
You
time.
are
in a
gonna
row.
get roasted, Tyson. How much damage did you deal there, Odd?
21.
Oh,
Tyson, you take 21 points of fire damage, and you guys deal 21 points of fire damage to the spicy boy. All right.
Yay.
I'm a
Also, y'all move
silly
your character
boy.
so I don't accidentally burn you sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
And
myself after that.
Because of grease,
Yep.
Please, Wes, no. Please, Wes, please, no, please.
not
You weren't
Please.
covered
you.
in
I don't want to die.
No,
You're not
you're-
covered in
you.
grease.
You're fine.
He's going to take an
Delicious.
extra 2d8
Oh.
damage, and I'll roll that.
Okay,
An
okay, that
8.
worried me.
And a 5, so an extra 13 points of fire damage.
Love
Sweet.
Not bad. Not
that.
bad.
Love it so much.
You worried me there, Wes, when you said the grease.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
know.
Oh
Um,
no, my burning. I don't want to be
Oh,
KFC.
wait, and I just remembered something. With
Oh,
the
dear.
time sphere, you get a surprise round
Mm-hmm.
and 2 turns. Combat was already started.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't realize
So
that
you get
attack
2
damage is gonna
turns
not
instead
work.
of 3.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right,
Oh.
top of the
right.
order again. Avenir.
I don't really have any. Like, I can slice, but it's not really gonna do anything because it's my ish is non-magic.
You can slice. You
You can stab.
DMCA.
Don't get a DMCA. Come on.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna
MCA.
do magic missile at 2nd level.
Okay.
How
Because
much damage is magic missile?
it is.
It sounds like explosions, which are fire.
It's not.
Yeah. Nah, it's darts.
It's just magic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just like it's just like
Magic.
pure magic energy.
It's just,
Bullseye.
Okay.
Roll your
Yeah.
damage.
With
All
a
right.
Like missile, you would expect something to explode.
Right?
You would think. You would think.
Am I wrong?
Yeah. So
My eyebrows are
since,
about to explode again.
since I'm doing it, no, it automatically goes to whoever I target it at, and I'm targeting it all to the Lich. So you're not gonna get any damage, Tyson.
No.
Yeah. So since I'm doing it at 2nd level, it is 4 darts plus 1 each.
Okay.
So.
Roll your dice.
All right. Ooh, I like those numbers. Okay, so that is.
I like numbers.
I like
Numbers
those
are
numbers.
nice.
So that is 2 4s. So 8, 10,
2,
13,
6, 8.
plus 4, so 17 damage.
17
Nice.
points of damage. That's pretty
And-
significant for magic missiles.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, because it's magic, I can't do sneak attack bonus.
Nope.
Dang it.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, so because we didn't get a surprise round since we already started combat, this is our last
Yeah,
round,
this is
right?
your last round before it comes
Clarification.
back.
Then bonus action, hide.
Okay, so bonus action. I mean, this room's kind of open, but I will say you can hide behind this crate right here.
Yeah, I dash over to hide.
And I will say, I know that the map has a ton of people on it right now, but most of them are moved back this way.
Okay, sounds good.
So
Yeah.
you're,
So
not,
you
you're,
just
not, you're not using somebody as a meat shield.
no, I don't intend. It's just basically like
No,
that
using
scene in
shield.
Into the Spider-Verse where Miles just like blinks out just
Yep.
for a second. So it's just like these.
So you tumble behind a box. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Cody.
Finally, do something.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
you did the most important thing, which was
You did
use
the
the
time
I
time
mean,
sphere.
that's fair. Well,
Yeah.
2 of them actually, because I countered the first time too.
That's true. That's true.
True.
Well, let me rephrase that. I can finally do some damage.
There we go.
Because I'm gonna blast him as hard as I can, hopefully, with 3rd level guiding bolt.
All right,
So let me.
and
see
you have
just
advantage on that.
Yes. Let me see. Okay. Plus.
Oh, good night, Alora.
Well, thank God I
Oh.
rolled high the first time. So 18 plus 6, 24.
24 to
So-
hit. It hits.
Yeah. So let's see what we got here. That is 6, 12, 16, 18, 19, 22 points of radiant damage.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
That's
We do
pretty
like that.
freaking good. Okay. That's pretty. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
You know what? Yes. I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Oh, nice.
On who?
It's on anybody that I can see, up to 6 people. So myself and Tyson, essentially, because we're the 2 that are hurt the most.
Okay, so you cast it on you and Tyson, because no
Yeah.
one else really has taken damage yet, because you cast the time sphere right as the other spell was cast.
Well,
Yeah.
Jade's
Right.
pretty close to him, though, isn't she?
But it's I think in the time sphere it's not
that
gonna cover us.
is 1d4. So maybe find a d4 here. I just had it. Where did it go?
I'm sorry. It's just like, oh, so how many people can you do it? Can it heal? Yes.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's plus. I think it's plus my spellcasting.
Oh, and I forgot to
modifier.
say, odd. When you cast Burning Hands, you did notice that the wood above the stone has blackened.
Okay, so Steve, you and I regained 6 HP. It's not much, but it's better than nothing.
Sweet, thank you.
Uh huh.
When you say black, it's like it's not currently on fire, is it? Or just like
You won't be able to tell at the moment.
And everything's frozen. So.
Yeah, pretty much the fire is frozen midair.
Right, we're frozen. Okay.
Yeah.
And all of our spells are frozen, too. They haven't even
Yeah.
hit yet.
Yep.
This is like.
Yeah.
And
It
then
like
Oh,
goes out. It
Tyson.
goes out a little bit and then freezes midair.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Tyson. He knows everything's frozen, but he's gonna become a roasted boy again.
Actually,
Poor
technically,
Tyson.
Tyson, you technically haven't taken damage yet.
Yeah,
That's true. You
until-
technically could move.
You could technically
yeah, I would
could
like
move
to-
out of the way. Like there's fire like all around you.
Okay, so
But-
I'm still there. Sweet, yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, how
Because
would
I
that
established that as the rule. Yeah, you can move out of the way without taking damage.
Okay, there we go.
I'd like to move
know.
on out of here.
Well, it will be your turn in a second.
Yeah.
Cody, what did you do with your bonus action?
I healed myself and Tyson, so I'm done.
Okay, all right. You can use healing. That spell as a bonus action.
Yes, Mass Healing
Oh,
Word can be
that-
cast as a bonus.
That's great. Okay, cool.
It's because of my.
Atlas.
I think it's because of my
Literally.
subclass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, and now it is Tyson's turn. So what would you like to do, buddy?
I would like to hit him and just get on out of there.
Okay, go ahead and make your attacks.
With that exact facial expression.
Yeah. Goodbye, sir.
Yeet.
This
Okay, I'm
LeChuck
gonna
to yeet.
use. Thank God we have those bonuses because those did not roll well. The first lot. So I rolled 10. First one's an 18, and that one, I don't think the next one's gonna hit.
Is it an 18? Remember, you have advantage on
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I didn't roll well with all of them except for that
Hey,
first one.
thank you, Lady Lovegood. $4.31.
Hey.
69's no
Because the
longer
69
there.
No.
No, why?
We're at 105.
Hey.
Thank
nice.
you, thank you, thank you.
What do we need to get to?
300.
Yeah.
300.
This one is 22 and a half pages.
So
Oh.
300.
300.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
300.
Totally
Again,
worth
if you
it. Then.
do not donate, if you can't, if you're not financially stable, do not donate. Please take care of
Exactly.
yourselves first.
The
Exactly.
only reason I
Although
haven't
Wes did say that there was more kissing in this one, so like,
Yeah,
True.
so
Only if you're financially
fiction.
able to.
All right. So, what were your attacks there, Tyson?
Sorry, I moved one of the dice. What was the first one?
18.
So that one was a 10 plus an 8, and the next one is a 7 and then plus an 8.
So
I don't
that
think
one,
one's
the
gonna
second
hit.
one does not hit, but the first one does.
Yeah, the next one was a 15. I don't think that was going to hit anyways, was it?
No.
Yeah.
But the
I had a
first
feeling.
one does, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, that's a 6. I hit him for 11 points.
11 points of damage. Cool.
Yeah.
yay.
And then I'm just going to... Hold on, I
Alright,
just would
and
like
then-
to reenact.
Yeah, you see Tyson swing once, and then like look back at the fire, swing again and miss, and then like just take off running.
Yeah.
So go ahead and move your character where you want to go. And
Oh, yeah, I'd
then
like
it
to go for her.
is Dr. Boneless's turn.
Yay. I have a question.
What?
Is he undead? Lich man?
He looks very undead. Yes.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to go with my original plan, which was definitely not my plan.
So the other players, can you ding where you are? Because I only see Katrin's username.
I'm
Yeah, hold on.
down here.
Yeah, I don't know
I-
why mine's the only name that shows up. on
Yeah.
this
I
map.
can't
Really?
see
Because
where
on
that's
mine, I
supposed-
see myself and you.
That's weird.
But I'm literally right behind where you are.
Thank you,
Steve.
Lady Lovegood, for the gifted sub.
Oh yay!
Thank you.
I am going to.
Nisa.
So I've got.
Hey! Thanks, Nisa.
Yay.
Wait, what did Nisa do?
Nisa donated $5.69.
Nice.
Wait.
Bringing it back.
Is this broken?
What is wrong?
So
Gotta stay on brand.
The command.
stay
Oh, no, it's
always
working.
on
It's working.
So I've got the moldy stone scroll. So do I have to be touching the stone?
The stone wall of stone or stone shape?
I have both.
Which one are you using?
Sorry,
I'm using
Re-
stone shape.
real quick. Stone shape and moldy stone are two very different spells.
Yeah.
I'm saying like moldy as in.
Yeah. You
I
can
know what you
Molding,
meant.
yeah.
You have to change
Are you
the
saying moldy is I am a moldy boy? Because people say
Steve,
moldy
get
so
out
far.
of here.
All right. So what are you planning to do with stone shape?
Anyway,
What I'm planning to do is make a hole in the opposite wall so that everybody who is running can yeet out of here.
Okay.
Or at least out of this room.
So you want to create a doorway through the wall on the
Yes, a
opposite side
big
where the people
doorway.
are.
Yes, big door.
Well, do we know which one of these walls would be like leading to the outside?
I mean, they all would. This is the
They all would. Okay,
Yeah.
it's just one building. Okay.
My
So,
wife.
on the opposite end, where all of the people have been gathering, you're casting stone shape.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose a hole that can get them as far away
it
from
can
the
be
lich as
5 feet
possible.
and 5 feet. So you can literally make a hole in the stone door. Like you can make a pathway through the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
that's
like to
something
do
you can
that.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. So you cast stone shape, and you see it start to creak open, and then it stops.
Oh yeah, because it's frozen. in
Exactly.
time.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's time to
I thought.
And
it
then
blew,
my
but it's like, I was like,
scroll, I toss the scroll because it's useless now.
Yeah, the scroll pretty much burns up in your hand as you
Yeah.
cast it.
Yeah.
Bye bye scroll.
it's
Good.
instantly gone.
All right.
And
Oh god, I thought I heard a siren.
that's my action.
Okay. Cool. Well done. And
Thank you.
now we unfortunately are skipping Katie again, but we are going to.
Sorry.
I
Sorry,
have a
Katie.
question
We're
for you, Wes.
Yes.
That I don't think we should go back in time, but
Yeah.
I
The
checked my
irony.
sheet. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I checked my sheet, and it does say that because I have great weapon master attack on my turn when I hit with a crit,
Uh-huh.
I actually get a bonus action to attack again.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
throwing that out.
yeah. So when you get a crit, just we'll remember that.
Bummer.
Is this
Okay.
a player? I can't tell who that is because there's no name tag if there is.
That's Jade. That's
That's
Jade.
me.
Jade's
Oh
up there.
no, and I can't pick her up and be like, come on now.
All right.
We need to go away from this man.
You can't move
Yeah.
anybody.
Odd, what are you doing on your turn?
All right, Tyson, you moved, right?
Yeah, I'm
This is
near
accurate?
you, next to you. Yeah.
Okay. Then I am. Why not? We're gonna go ahead and try burning hands again on the guy again.
Okay.
Same aiming. Don't hit Jade.
All right.
Kind of angle it. Can I, having noticed the slightly blackened wood on top, can I like lower it a little bit?
You want to aim it at more for the floor?
Yeah, like the stone area, like it'll still hit him.
Sure. Yeah.
Might
you can do
hit
that if
the
you want.
floor.
Okay, aim it more for like the stone and the lower half of his body.
Yeah,
It'll still
you can
catch
do
him.
that. You're aiming a little lower.
All right. That's still a wisdom. Actually,
Dex
okay.
save,
Before
but
I
you can't
before
make
I
it.
do,
Wisdom
before I do
saves
this,
and
I have a
things like
question
that
about
the characters can make because the spells don't technically hit. Dex saves, it happens immediately. They can't physically
that
move.
was my question because I have a wisdom saving throw for something else, and I was gonna. See if
Wisdom
that
saves,
would
they
auto.
will still be able to make those.
Okay, well then we're gonna do the deck save one because that'll auto hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was like, I could charm him to not attack us, but that's a wisdom.
Oh,
I
good luck
thought
with
about that too.
I thought about
Excuse
doing
me,
that.
sir. Can you not hit us, please?
Trust
Go
me,
out that door.
I'm just going to be nice and tell you that's not going to happen.
I
Yeah,
figured.
it wouldn't have worked.
I figured. I looked at it and I went, that's not gonna work.
Not with how
What
powerful
if-
he is.
what if-
We would have liked it. It would have been at a good
No,
time.
Oh, it would have been
Yeah, I understand.
hilarious.
All right. Hold on. Math
No, there's a fly in here.
and my
damn
brain.
it. Oh,
is
no.
not working. Hold on. Brain, do a thing.
Something I tell my brain every single day.
Right?
Brain.
That-
Brain,
17
do
this
what you're
time.
supposed to do.
I was like, I can't math. 17 this time.
Nice.
17 points of
10.
damage. All right.
Still
yeah,
not bad.
17.
Is
I was
it
like-
horribly obvious that me and Odd are English majors who can't do math to save their lives?
I was a design
Okay.
major, and that's the same thing
I-
with me. I'm
Alright.
like, I
I
got
am
an
usually
art degree.
pretty okay at math. My brain is just not quite focused
Hey,
today.
for a while, I'm majored in IT. I can't even do math.
Odd has just gone on her turn, firing another blast of fire magic,
Mm-hmm.
which hovers in the air, and then
Am
slowly.
I last in initiative?
Oh,
Yes,
wait, so does it mean
you
I
are.
get my health
yeah,
all back
that's
again?
why.
Because I moved out
Yeah,
of the
you,
way?
you're not hurt from the fire spell.
Sweet.
So I
Um,
pretty much just used mass healing word on myself there.
yeah, but you still healed yourself.
Yeah.
Everything starts moving all at once, slowly at first, and then it rushes. The wall in the back opens up. The gas spreads out to its 20 feet. Fire spells, magic, and sword attacks all hit the Lich at the same time, knocking him back into the doorway and out into the alley. Jade, you notice all of this happen at once as fire magic streaks past the side of your head and your body as this creature is launched backwards.
And it has been no time for Jade, so it was just like,
Instantaneous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was instantaneous, all this stuff happening at
Suddenly, yeet.
once. And then you all hear screaming.
uh-oh. People screaming?
Yes.
Okay, so run,
Make a
run,
perception check, whoever wants to.
Yeah.
Do it.
run, everybody run, please.
Ooh.
What was that?
I
Okay,
didn't
what is my
perceive
perception?
anything, I only got a 9.
Because of
20
rush, any chance of advantage, I got a 12.
I got a 16.
I got a 21.
23. 23.
Anybody who rolled above a 15, you glance over your shoulder to see about 15 people gasping in the poisonous cloud of gas. The rest,
Don't love that.
thanks to the brilliant actions of Dr. Boneless, are
Dr. Boneless.
escaping out the back hole as the poison cloud is approaching them. But those 15 people are gasping, and you watch their skin start to melt off. And they drop to the floor, dead.
No.
Flapjacks.
Love that.
Ah! Oh my gosh! Now I'm thinking of like, can that? Oh no, it's on the ground. Never mind. I'm stupid.
The lich,
You're not stupid. Hindsight, it's fine.
the
You
lich
saved as much as you could.
stands up and starts stumbling back in. As you notice, the front half of him is burned and charred. And it looks as though he's leaking green smoke from his body.
We're having
Something
rips
wrong there,
tonight,
man.
boys.
He drops
Like
to a
the
knee
second.
and just looks at all of you. This is not the end. I will be back.
Okay.
You have 10 days. Those people will be mine. And he
Does
falls
this eat all
over
the
and
rings?
disintegrates into green smoke.
Aw, man, I want a smoke exit.
The smoke launches itself into the poison cloud and swirls around the dead bodies of the innocent civilians from Nevada.
This is like
Before
friggin'
shooting
old rings.
Out through a damaged hole in the ceiling and streaking in the direction of the castle of Braden.
Yep.
Ooh.
I had a feeling.
Right in my
then-
house.
One by one, the bodies in the center of the room begin to rise.
No.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep. Yep.
However, Dr. Boneless's quick thinking
Huh?
has saved over 180 civilians.
I'm so proud
And
of
for
you.
The
that,
right honorable
Dr. Boneless, you get a
Boneless.
point of inspiration.
Yes.
Because that,
Yay!
like, legitimately, when this battle was coming up, I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna do here, and I had forgotten about the stone-shaped scroll. So, congratulations, that was a brilliant idea.
That
Good
was
work.
very good.
Do
Great.
something
Well
to
done,
treat
Joey.
yourself.
Legitimately well
celebrate.
done.
This is very well
Cheers.
done.
It's the rest of my drink. Cheers.
Hey, I did something smart.
You did a
did.
very good thing.
You did great. You
Um,
did great.
Yeah, you've created a door in the back, and the people are now screaming and running out into the streets, attracting the attention of some of the Nevada civilians. Or not Nevada, the Braden
Soldiers.
civilians. So
Oh,
this poison cloud is slowly still moving to the back of this area. And you, those who have the perception of, what was the perception check, 15 or
15
higher,
it was.
you notice
Mhm.
that Goliaths from Nevada are starting to gather in the back of on the street on the back of the warehouse.
What was the rules for that gas cloud about its AoE?
It moves 10 feet every turn. Let's see. Yeah. 20-foot radius. Frog moves 10 feet away from you at the start of each of your turns, rolling along the surface of the ground. And it lasts 10 minutes.
But you said
Right.
some kind of like wind would blow it away. Would
Strong wind would blow it away and dissipate.
would it-
Yes.
Eldritch Blast be a
That's not
source
wind.
of- I know, but it
That'd be-
can make
Is this
wind.
gas flammable?
No.
Dang it.
Not that
would've
you
been
not that
really
you would
cool.
know of.
Oh, damn it. It's like
But
elven
something like
weakness.
thaumaturgy at a pretty high level or something can do it.
Man.
It's funny
And
that you
someone
say
maybe-
thaumaturgy because
That's why I said it.
I have thaumaturgy.
Okay. So these
I
20
can only do a
or
puff
these
of
15
wind, I can't
corpses are starting to rise in the middle of the room. And there are innocent civilians from Braden gathering at the back to see what is going on because the citizens of Nevada are now loose in the streets.
Are you meaning around here, or is there like another back door around this side? Because I'm not
So,
sure what back door
they're
it
on
is.
this side of the door is over here.
Okay, yeah.
On that side. So in the center of the room, that's where a lot of the people have gathered and they started piling out. But right around here is when the poison cloud started and it caught in its path about 15 of the civilians from Nabat.
Gotcha.
Okay, like is this down here so clear? Like we can run around the cloud?
It technically is, but it is quickly headed in
starting
this
to.
direction. So
Okay.
it's about here now, but there's no other civilians within the warehouse.
That reach. Yeah.
I would like to use somewhat of an action to scream out, close that door, deadly gas, and hope that
I mean, you
someone.
can do that if you want.
Yeah, could I do that?
So, okay, yell what you're gonna yell.
Close the damn door. There's deadly poisonous gas heading away.
And you say, "What? There's
Oh,
no
no.
door
What?
here. It's just a hole in the wall."
What? Sorry.
Oh,
I love
no.
that.
What?
What'd you say?
What are they selling?
Gas. Deadly.
You got gas?
No, deadly gas.
I love how
Oh
they
my
just
God,
turn
this
into a
is-
We've all had
about to
those
turn-
days.
Out of
Do
curiosity,
you want to
I,
die?
And the undead are starting to move toward you guys.
How big is the hole?
I want to try something real quick
Like
5
5
feet.
feet by 5 feet.
because I still have that staff of yelling on my back. I was wondering if there was any way that I would be able to like try and spin it fast enough to create a decent gust of wind to dissipate the gas.
You're not the
I figured
Flash,
not, but-
unfortunately.
No, I figured not, but it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Can we all just go?
Yeah, I was about
mean-
to say let's blow.
I can make a puff of wind, but that's it. Like, I don't think that's enough.
I mean-
It's just prestidigitation.
So this Goliath that you've been talking to looks into the room and just sees this like green gas cloud coming, and just like you see them start to like move back away because they see through the cloud the undead starting to stand up.
Can then I say run?
Five
Like,
of
just
them
one small word, run.
are headed towards the opening in the wall. The other 10 are headed at you.
Would you
Square
say
up,
that
boyo.
these undead are in a, say, like a 20-foot radius?
They certainly are.
Are you about to say what I
Would
think you're about to do?
Do it.
Catherine?
They're in
But-
there without any collateral
Because of the turn, it will be Katie's turn first.
Yes.
Because
damage. Right. So don't run up and like,
well,
Protect
you'd
the-
have to say that in your character because
yeah.
we all know Jade, who's still raging.
Okay.
Can you like just take off your voodoo magic like a
What?
jacket and just give it to Katie?
That guy just got obliterated. So I mean, you guys can roleplay that however you want.
So what radius? Where's the group of people? Or
In the
undead?
center.
Yeah,
Right, so,
they are
right
the
here.
10. There's a group of 10 of them headed toward you. There's 5 of them who've made it about here and are headed toward the sound of the civilian.
So, like right here ish.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We need to find a way to block off that hole again.
And their skin is kind of like melting off. It looks like it corroded their flesh. And
Pretty.
Oh,
Wes, aren't there like bed frames and pieces of wood and stuff hanging around here? Is there anything we could make? Could we make a blockade?
and you could if you want. You could try. I mean, there's just a bunch
Do
of
it,
junk
blow
here.
It, yeah.
do you
Just
want to
gonna
use
have
have
to be
magic
careful.
enough to destroy part of the ceiling to make it collapse? So it's basically it's caved in at the end.
I mean, you wouldn't be able
Like-
to do that, but you might be able to suggest it.
Does anyone have voodoo magic? Does
Not
anyone
the-
have magic to destroy that beam up there? Block the
I
hole.
mean,
I don't have anything powerful enough for that.
All
What
right.
about
So
the scroll
first
of
up,
stone
it's
shaping?
Katie. So Katie, what would you like to do?
No idea.
All right. Well, you guys are
Do
getting
the
approached
thing.
by about 10 undead civilians, zombies.
also, is Edgar still with us? I don't
Edgar and Ryak were off creating the distraction in order to get you
Right,
guys
right,
here
right.
in the first
I
place.
knew that. I knew
Yeah.
that.
Did anyone yell anything to me?
Not yet.
I cannot yell at
Undead.
Jade.
No one
Yo,
said a dang thing.
Jade,
Okay.
Jade, stay away from that gas. Undead. Over there. They're heading our way. Just be.
I'm gonna try to burn them.
You want
And
to
you
roast
see
them?
me, and you see me like holding fireball in my hands.
All right. Jade musters up every ounce of her control that she could possibly have, and it's not much. So she kind of like takes a few steps toward the zombies, but then like sees the fireball and thinks, well, that could actually be more fun, and holds her
Show
action.
me the way.
You hold your action.
Is more fun.
And then top of the order, Avenir.
Yeah, well now I can actually use my crossbow. So
Yay.
I'm going to
Nice.
since I'm hidden, would I be able to use sneak attack?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to shooty McShoot my wait, hold on. Let me just I am very far. Yeah, bonus action dash a little bit closer. So I'll be
Well, I mean, you can use your movement speed, but that will take you out of cover.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Well, I mean, even if no matter I'm not gonna be able to do sneak
They're
attack.
about right here. So, your crossbow is in range.
My crossbow's range is 30 feet.
It's only 30 feet, really?
Oh, can you please erase that? I
Unfortunately.
clicked the wrong
Okay.
tool.
All right. So, yeah. All right.
So I move I move 10 feet just
Okay.
enough so I can so I'm still
yeah,
covered.
You won't
but-
be sneak attack, but unless you
Okay.
you could roll stealth and try and take cover behind one of the other boxes. So roll stealth.
Yeah, I'll roll stealth.
Hey, Wes, can you erase that line? I didn't realize I clicked on the wrong tool. I was trying to do the
I don't
line
know.
thing and
I
it
don't actually
drew a
know
line.
how you did that.
Is it
Oh no.
freehand? I thought it was freehand for some reason. To draw a line. Snap the center.
There we go.
I got it.
Thank
So
you,
that would
May.
be a
Thanks, bro.
24 in
To
stealth. In stealth.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. These zombies don't seem like the brightest kind.
Okay.
They were just born after all.
Yeah.
They were just born.
They're baby
Goo
zombies.
goo gaga.
Yeah. Then they are baby. So
Hey,
I am.
donation hype. Thank you very much. Advantage to whoever rolls highest. So we got
got
a
a
high
Yeet
roll.
roll.
Thank you very much. And then
So
the
let's
rest
have
to
a
the
roll.
player memory. Thank you.
What are
Who
they called?
is
Yeet roll,
donor?
or
Who donated?
the yin chiko?
Yeah.
Oh, what the? Well, thank you very much. We appreciate
What the
it.
yen? Thank you.
What the yen? Thank you. What the yen?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I
thank
just
you,
rolled a
thank
nat 20.
you. Oh.
Oh well, I
okay.
think
Yeah.
Odd gets
The
it.
one.
Yeah,
'cause
I
rolled
got
a
6.
9.
I was like, I
Yeah,
got
you got it. I rolled a 15.
I rolled a
You're all
16.
good. Lucky. Nice.
Yeah.
So how much is that, Wes? Just so I can put it in
so
spec
it's
mode.
that was advantage.
25.
Yay! Thank you for the
Thanks, bro.
advantage, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yay. Thank you.
No, unfortunately, not Final Fantasy VIII music. This is from North's Foundry.
Yeah, which is
Yay.
our
Still
sponsor
pretty good.
for.
Yes, that's our sponsor.
Sponsor.
Here is the.
Yeah. Yay. So since I'm within range and I'm stealth, I am going to attack with my crossbow with stealth attack.
Okay.
Or sneak attack. Stealth, sneak, potato, tomato. So that's a 23. Wait. 17 plus 6.
So
Yeah,
23
23.
damage?
23 to hit.
Yeah, 23 hits.
There we go. So that is 1d6 and then d3, 4d6, so 5d6 total.
Roll.
So
it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's you getting up there in damage just like me.
Yay!
Yeah.
Because I'm finally using sneak attack.
Yeah. I was wondering why you weren't doing as much the first couple sessions.
Well, because there was some clarification issues that I kept forgetting to ask. So 10 plus 14 plus, I believe, 3? Yeah, 3, so on 10, 4, so 17 damage.
17 points of damage. All right, yeah. The bolt sinks into the chest of the zombie, knocking it backwards, and it starts crawling towards you.
Creepy.
All right.
Okay.
This is
Next
fine.
up, we've got where is it? We got Cody. Cody's turn.
Okay. So I'm going to as a bonus action, cast Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack. Can you show me where there's a ping where the zombies are on this map? Because I cannot see them. Or is it just all the bodies?
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it.
Yes, bro.
Did you say there were zombies heading towards the guards, like the
There
hole?
were 5 of them headed towards the hole in the wall, yes.
Okay, so I'm going to fire an arrow at the closest one to me.
Okay. So one of the 10 that's coming toward you?
No, that like towards the hole, like the 5. Sorry,
Okay.
I should have been more specific.
All right. What's the range?
Let me. My bow can do 600 feet.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, you're good.
Because I'm a ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's nice.
So that is 18, 22 to hit.
Okay.
And then, along with Hail of Thorns, let me just look at this to make sure I'm reading this right. Any target within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 1d6 or 1d10 piercing damage, or half as much on a successful one.
17.
But that's okay. So that is successful, but it's also every creature within 5 feet of it.
Yeah. I just rolled 1 generally for all of them because I can roll 5, but yeah.
No, that's fine. One's fine. I just wanted to
They're
reread
pretty
that.
slow, so I'll say it's a 15. I'll say they have -2 to dex.
It still succeeds, but that was at 3rd level, so they're gonna take half of 3d10 plus the damage from the actual hit for the one.
Alright.
So let me roll my d8 for the main damage. Okay, that is it, and then I need a d10. It's right here.
This is nice. Why are you doing that? It's raining here right now. It hasn't pulled down like this in ages. It's been hot.
Sounds nice.
Okay, so the ones within 5 feet of the main zombie take 8 points of damage, and then he takes a total of 11 points of damage.
So he takes 11 points, and the other take how much?
8, because it's half of 16.
Got it. All right. So,
And then
next up,
that is it.
Tyson.
It's the boy.
Boy.
Alright. I'd like to hit because of the
So you're
discretionary
gonna run.
we got.
You're actually gonna try and run up and attack these guys.
Because of the gas. Meow. Yes. What?
So you're gonna
what cat
hold
is
your
that?
Fuck.
You're gonna hold your action.
I like to. How many arrows do I have? Maybe attack with my crossbow. Yeah, I like to attack with my crossbow.
Okay. Which one are you attacking? There's 10 of them coming toward you. One has had an arrow sink in and it's now crawling toward you. The rest of them are uninjured.
Ooh. Yeah, I'd like to hit the one that is crawling. I'm like, no touching my legs. There is 2 meters apart, sir.
In this panorama.
Okay.
In this,
Panasonic.
So you're firing
In this
one
pantry.
at one of the normal ones.
Yeah.
Hmm?
So the first one is a 6, and the second one's at 4, so it's just gonna be 1 hit.
Yeah. So the first one hits. The second one misses.
It's probably going to like not hit because it was in a friggin' tilt.
Yeah. So first one hits. You use your bonus action to reload, and then you fire again.
There is a 6.
6 points of damage to the one of the uninjured ones. So
The one that's like crawling near my foot.
oh, you fired
I'll
that
actually get-
one. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
Just so it doesn't. get my
So
foot.
that one, you actually land, and it hits it right through the eye socket, killing it.
Feels bad, man.
And then you fire
Christ's
the other
sake.
one at the next guy, and completely whiffs.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet.
Next
Is it
up,
my turn?
Dr. Bonus.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yes, that's me.
I'll save you. I'll smart.
I am gonna Eldritch Blast a couple of them. So
Okay, you're gonna Eldritch Blast a couple of them. All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So just 2 of them, any 2. And then no,
Play
I don't.
Lotto. Which one's getting hit today?
Alright. So let me see. What's my DC?
do.
The
do.
first one's 17 to hit.
Hits.
And the second one is... What is this? Math.
And you're aiming at two different ones? Or one, the same person?
Two different.
Okay.
The second one's 23 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay, wonderful. Now where is my D10 again? Okay. First one. Ooh, that's a 10. Plus 4 is
Nice.
14.
14. Okay. And it knocks him back.
The second one's only a 7. And they both get knocked back.
Okay. So they both get knocked back 10 feet. Cool. All right. And then we are going to go to Katie.
So have they done the thing?
They haven't done the thing yet because it's not
you
their
skip-
turn yet.
Did you skip me? Because she
Skipped her. I held
Yeah.
my turn so that
I'm
she
left.
could
Yeah, but
fireball.
you were the first one in the order, Katie, because you weren't in part of the time sphere stuff. So we
Oh,
went to the
surprise
top of the
hit.
order then.
Surprise stuff.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll
Okay, I go after
continue holding action and go to odd.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna throw a fireball. I know Tyson ran up there.
There's two that are
No,
not
I stayed.
with the group anymore because they were knocked back by Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm next to you, so
But there are
well,
still
I didn't
7
move.
that are in a group walking toward you.
Okay. Can I? And this is just because I don't have a visual. Is there a way that I can aim fireball? Because it's got a 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
So is there a way I can aim a fireball where it will encompass all of them but not hit anybody who got too close?
So all 9 of the ones. I mean, yeah, if you fire it in the middle of the two groups, you could technically do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. That is a dex throw of 14 for them.
And then they take half even if they succeed, right?
Yeah.
Sadly, the
Gonna
zombies
have to
rolled a
wait for
freaking
Mike.
18. I don't know what's with my dice today
What?
on these zombies, but
Man, they're
Okay.
really getting the hang of the undead
actually
stuff.
it's 16. But yeah, because minus 2.
Okay. Well, they still make it. Well, that's still 8d6 divided by 2.
Yeah. So roll
Nice.
8d6 and divide
Wait.
that by 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, this all
Just a
might-
check. Can you hear that? Like, because I
Yeah,
can.
Yeah, we can hear
Ah, I
you.
can
Rain.
hear that rain. Wow.
I'm trying to move my mic
That's
just in case the rain.
No, we
Ooh,
like
okay,
rain.
phases me.
We like rain here.
Yes, we
I
do.
will yeet the. I don't know why I moved my mic there. Like, here's the rain, guys. Like, that's not how this works.
We're SoCal's supposed to have rain later this week.
Tuesday, I
Nice.
believe,
Alright.
at least for Orange
Hey.
County.
How much damage are we looking at?
Okay, it was 28 total, so 14.
Okay, so you launch in the middle of the two groups, and it doesn't quite come out as powerful as you'd think. And it does deal damage to the zombies, and, you know, like, flakes of their skin are now falling off, and you can, like, start to see through their rib cage and stuff, and parts of them are on fire, but they are still walking towards you, with the exception of the 2 that were in the back that were hit by the Eldritch Blast. Both of them are dead.
Yay!
In the words of
Yay.
Raven Beck, say, yeah,
Blown
nasty.
blown to pieces by the power of the fireball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
I would like to
Are
take
the
my
are the
action
ones
Yep, and
are
it
the
is your
ones
turn.
who are left looking, kind of burnt, or are they still pretty okay?
They look pretty hurt.
Yay!
Okay, and now it is Jade's turn.
What would Jade know about zombies?
Probably that she wants to kill them.
Oh god, that's not the right person.
I don't actually know how much research Jade would have done into any of the crazy
Alright.
creatures out there.
Oh,
You didn't know that
Nadine.
until we came
Just-
along, didn't you?
Just did a sub, a dono.
Oh, thank you.
Hey.
Nadim donated
you.
$10. I am the almighty metagaming pigeon. I wish you the best of luck for the play. Thank you.
Thank you, pigeon.
Thank you. very much.
Thank you.
I'm gonna run up to the first zombie that is the closest to me.
So you run up to the group of 7 zombies.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
7.
7.
What can I roll to know what they can do to me by being up there?
You don't really are familiar with undead, so I don't know if there's really anything you can roll.
I smash. All right, here we go.
Jade smash.
Nice.
Smash.
27.
27 to hit. Why don't you roll your attack for your second attack as well,
Okay.
and we'll see what happens.
That's a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All right.
Doesn't that mean there's a crit as well at the same time?
So it does crit.
Yeah.
And based on the remaining hit points and how much damage I know Jade does, here's what's going to happen. So
Eat 'em.
Jade runs up and slices straight down through the first one, cutting it cleanly in half. And upon realizing how weak and feeble these pathetic creatures are, she winds back and you hear this yell as she, with both hands, cuts through all 6 remaining zombies, leaving their charred and blackened corpses on the ground.
Yeah, go
Nice.
me. I meant to do that.
Thank you
My
for
queen.
rolling a crit, because I was really hoping you would. That's why I asked you to roll your
Yeah.
second hit.
I really did.
So yeah, you just cut through 7 zombies in like a split second. One cut straight in half, and then upon realizing how weak they were, you sliced through the entire stack of the remaining 6.
Is there anyone else? Because I have a bonus action.
There
That's
are
true.
more that are outside now at this
Did
point.
They're
the
outside,
slice
okay.
did the slice just so happen to create a gust of wind?
No, the poison cloud is still moving.
Darn
back
it.
Oh,
toward the
bugger.
back wall.
Towards the back? Okay.
And it's now leaking out into the street.
Oh no.
Walking in the streets.
Are we out of initiative order then?
You are currently out of initiative order, yes.
Okay, I want to try something and hope that this works.
Okay.
I would like to try and blast the top of the hole that we created with a guiding bolt to try and close it off.
Okay.
Are we gonna have another tower incident?
You can try and do that. I don't know if Guiding Bolt really has any, like, force damage as a part of it, though. Does it?
No, it doesn't. That wouldn't work.
Yeah. So it would, like, probably, like, char the stone and maybe turn parts of it to glass, but I don't know if it would really do anything.
Okay, then scratch that. I'm going to use Spiritual Weapon to break that that hole, because that does have force damage.
Okay. You can definitely try that, yes.
So I'm going to try that.
So you're going to run up and create a spiritual weapon.
It just appears like wherever
yeah.
I point, wherever I put it. So
And, yeah, roll an attack for me.
okay. Just a straight attack, no modifiers or anything.
I mean, you can use whatever the spiritual weapon stuff would be.
I think it would just be my modifier for itself. I think it just has my spellcasting modifier, or my spell attack modifier. Yeah. That's a 19.
Okay. 19 on the die?
Yeah. Or no, not on the die. Total.
Okay. So with a 19, yeah, you smash. Are you aiming for the stone on the sides of the hole, or are you aiming above it at the wood?
Just the stone. I just want to break the stone to create a closed point.
Okay. Because what happened was it got like kind of molded around. So you attack the stone, and you do knock a significant pile of the stone off, but there's still quite a large opening.
Okay.
And the gas is going to continue moving out into the street.
Well, I gave it my shot. Anybody else got any bright ideas?
Are we near an ocean? Is this place breezy? Can it just so happen to be breezy enough so that it blows it all away?
Well, it's gonna
Easy
blow,
breezy,
but
covered
Interesting
it's not-
question there, Joey. Let's see
Oh
if
my
it
God,
blows
we are.
anywhere.
Oh no.
We are near a
We,
bank of water. Braden's on a cliff.
But it's going to.
well,
It's just are the Santa Anas
Spread.
coming through?
The Santa Ana went. Yield Santa Ana went.
The old
So
That one?
a net one.
I rolled a nat 1, which
Nice.
means that yes, a large gust of wind does come through, completely dissipating the poison cloud,
Yeah.
Wow.
and it fades away.
Oh my
that
gosh, Joey, you're the MVP.
That was.
It
I
could
did
have
not think
gone
about that. I completely
one way or
forgot
the
Braden
other.
was on a cliff.
Let's
Braden's
Can
on
we
a
all
cliff
just
right
toast?
next to the ocean.
go.
Everyone that's on this call, can we just
Uh,
have a
It was-
toast to Joey?
It's
She's
Yield
like-
San Francisco.
Yeah.
She saved
Everybody-
hundreds of people and done this.
Close that.
Toast. Cheers.
Everybody, round of applause for Joey.
The Braden's
Well
version of
done.
Santa
Well
Ana.
done. Well done.
Santa Ana wins. They make
You're
things
not
weird.
wrong.
So
It's
All
a
right.
Brayden wins, man.
And Brayden, yeah.
Well, you guys have just killed off a lich, and
Thank you.
with 15 or along with 10 zombies.
R.I.P.
However, I need everybody to make a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
damn it.
Why
We're
though?
not out of the woods yet.
Why
Remember,
though?
I nearly died. so-
I got a 13, so I didn't
Notice
really
I
perform
don't
very
see
much.
anything.
21
I
again.
I also got a 13.
15.
10. Why am I getting low rolls? Damn.
I got 21 again.
So, Avenir, you're the only one to notice
Oh dear.
screaming coming from the distance,
Oh, what
no.
now?
from the partially collapsed hole in the wall.
Oh, no.
Well,
Look, I
from
did my
outside,
best.
from outside the partially collapsed hole in the wall. It's still, yeah.
Can
And with
I-
that perception
I-
check, there's still room enough to get through.
Okay, can would I be able to identify if it's like it sounds like a Goliath or
Sounds like a
a
Goliath.
refugee?
Ah.
Ah!
Guys, something's going on out there.
Something's
And
always going on.
We,
I guess,
and
guys.
since the cloud dissipate, like it's safe to go outside through that.
Yeah,
Can
the
we-
cloud,
thing,
the
right?
cloud's
Can we
gone.
go check?
Cloud's gone.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
I
sure
just,
not to nearly die again, but I guess we should go check it out.
Yeah. I just tell everybody it's like we got to clear out. We got to go see what's the commotions out there, and I just run over to
Better than being caught in here,
Thing.
I guess.
All right.
I follow.
So you,
Yeah, I'll go.
everybody,
Reluctantly,
I'm
but I'll
coming.
go.
everybody who wants to go runs out the door, and you see that the 5 zombies are spread out,
Oh
in
yeah,
the
those
street,
zombies too.
chasing after unarmed civilians.
Oh right, some
All
zombies
right.
got away.
Can I
Does that
see
mean we
any
have
of
to split
them?
up?
Yeah, you can see one. One is like trying to like reach over a fruit cart and grab it, like the
Oh,
guy who's
he's.
cowering behind it.
Oh.
Thank you
So
for
he
giving
may
me
have
that
died, but he wants to get
because,
some fruit.
I have an ability that I would like to use for the first time ever.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Do it.
Destroy undead.
Okay.
Whoa.
Where was
What?
that?
Yeah, where was that when we needed it a
Are
couple
you-
minutes ago?
Well, here's the thing. I can only use it on one undead.
You could what about the lich?
It wouldn't have worked. His combat power is too high.
Aww.
All right.
So I am going to destroy that undead. You have to roll a saving throw. I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, these. I will say this. They're not very wise.
Or it might just be a saving throw in general, just like anything, or a straight roll.
Yeah. It's a 12. I rolled a 17 on the die, but I'm giving him -5 because
So if its combat rating is lower than my level, it's instantly destroyed.
yeah. So what happens is you cast this spell, and this Goliath is like cowering away on the cart. He's kind of an older gentleman, got a little bit of a white beard, and all of a sudden you just like there's this pure light that starts emitting from parts of it, and it literally just explodes. And as it does, the pieces of it float into the air and slowly disintegrate into a fine powder, leaving no evidence that it even existed.
Sweet. Instant fertilizer.
Nice.
I was thinking that it would
fertilizer.
just poof into sparkles, but okay.
No, it gets absolutely obliterated.
To Dr. Boneless, it looks like sparkles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you're the character in like Meet the Pyro. Like everyone else sees blood and like chaos, and you're just like seeing magical like Candyland stuff.
Fairy dust.
Did see the teddy bear in like one of the very, very early
Yep.
sessions.
So I'm gonna
then-
make an Arcana check so that I can go get the nearest zombie.
While that's going on, Kalen kind of like leans back against the wall as a little bit of flavor text because that was the first time he ever did that, and he didn't know how powerful it was going to be.
It's like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna try to find a zombie or an undead that I'm able to shoot with a
So
crossbow.
there's 4 more left. One is kind of shambling after a couple of the civilians from Navad who are a little bit slower.
Mhm.
And then 3 are on the left side of the street. One is like clawing at a door that clearly somebody closed, and as it's clawing at it, you can see like just bits of like corroded,
flesh?
Zombie.
flesh are being left behind it, and it's like
Dang.
smearing
Ow.
this like reddish black tar almost
Ew.
on the door.
Yeah,
as
they
it's
don't
clawing.
Blech.
Um,
Are any of the zombies like gone that we can't see?
Two of them are going around the left side of the warehouse, so you within a couple seconds you will lose a visual on them unless you walk out in that direction.
Okay, so I'm gonna follow.
Are we in
those
initiative
two.
order still, or are we just kind of shooting?
You just
I
let me
think-
know what you do. I mean, these zombies aren't exactly the most powerful creatures I've ever thrown at you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Go
go
after the
follow
ones
the
that are going around the
two-
corner.
Yeah.
I was just
Dr.
gonna
Bonus.
shoot firebolt at the one, any of them, like one of them that I can see from.
You can hit the one
doorway.
at the door or the one who's kind of like shambling down the street after the Navad citizens.
I'll hit the one at the door.
And I'll hit the and I'll shoot at the one.
All right, roll attack and damage.
Ooh, that's a 22. Does a 22 hit the random zombie who's
22
not paying?
hits the random zombie. Yes.
Yeah. What is that? 2d10.
Oh, 18.
Hits.
Okay.
And we're halfway to the
17.
player memory, guys. Yay.
Yay.
Yay!
And remember, don't
17.
donate if you can't.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, don't donate if you can't. Only if you
Real
can.
quick, since am
Mhm.
I able to use sneak attack?
Yeah, it has no idea you were there.
Sounds good. Just want to clarify.
I got a 17 damage on that firebolt, by the way.
17
Nice.
damage. Okay, so
Because
it
I love
hits
my
it in
new
the back,
dice.
but it's like it slumps against the door and like hits its head and then keeps clawing at the door.
How rude.
And 25 damage.
Yeah, your bolt fires off at the one crossing the street toward the Navad citizens, and you watch as it sinks right into the base of the skull, and the zombie literally just falls straight over and crumples into a pile.
Avenir is just gonna be like, that's probably my best record so far. As she goes over and takes she runs over and takes the bolt.
Yeah, Tyson, Jade, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah,
Tyson,
I run after.
me and Tyson went and followed those two that were.
And
Yeah.
and Jade, what are you up to?
If there are any undead left, she is beelining for them.
Okay, so you're probably with Dr. Boneless and Tyson chasing after
Yeah.
those two.
The three of us are gonna bash him in the head.
The two Goliaths and the one deep.
The one tiny
And
little
for that, we will do initiative order. Tyson, Joey, then Katie.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what are you doing, Tyson?
Tyson would like to ready his longsword.
Okay.
And basically, like, he's about to wound it up so he can see if not throw it, but like ready to just maybe cleave a head off.
Whack, if you will.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll your
whack.
attack.
Please don't be horrible to me like you have tonight.
You got this.
All right, it's the first one. I'm sure these hit. First one's a 24, and the
That
next
hits.
one's a 12.
and-
Dirty 20.
Okay, both of those hit.
Yeah. And now I need to find my d8s. My organizing system is not to par.
You
First
got this,
one
Tyson. You
is
got this.
a 6, and the next one is an 8. So 14 in total damage.
So you slice it one and slice open its back, and then that was both attacks.
Yeah, combined.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
Oh,
you
it's not
slice
lucky.
twice at one, cutting open its back, but it's still like kind of shambling forward.
Yeah.
All right. Joey, up to you.
I am going to Eldritch Blast the one that he didn't hit with both of my beams.
Pew pew.
Thank
Okay.
you.
That he didn't hit.
That he
I feel
didn't
this is gonna
hit.
turn into like this is like a really good comedy
Okay.
show.
Yeah,
Two
go ahead.
Goliaths and
Two
Tiny
Goliaths
little
and a
deep
deep gnome.
A 3-foot-tall deep
New
gnome.
special on NBC: Two Goliaths and a deep gnome. Coming
It's like
soon.
this 2.5 Men spin off.
2.5 Goliaths.
2.5 Goliaths. Katie's just shaking her head like, what am I doing?
What did
How
I
did I
do?
get here?
I signed up for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right.
You knew what you were getting into.
All right, so the first beam hits for 18,
Okay.
and then the second beam hits for 17. Do either of those hit?
Yeah, both hit
Oh, okay, great.
on the same guy, right?
Yes, on the same guy, so he gets both.
Okay.
And the first one damage is I'm mathing 11, And the second damage is 14. So
Nice.
25. 25
So,
damage.
Both these bolts leave your hand and impact the zombie, one in the lower back and one in the head. When the one in the lower back hits, the body is launched forward toward the people that these zombies were chasing. The second one hits the head and launches it off of the body. It flies through the air and tumbles in front of their feet, and the body actually impacts the back of one of the Goliaths, falling to the ground dead. There's one zombie left, and it is your turn, Katie.
Eat him.
Get him,
him.
Katie.
Get
Get him, Jade.
Get him, Jade. Get him.
Get him. How many are there?
One.
One.
I
One
get him.
singular zombie. You get him.
He's all
Eat him,
yours.
Jade.
27.
I'm going to go ahead and say that you could probably do an unarmed strike if you wanted to do something fun.
Just
If you wanted to do something
Okay,
fun.
Great. So,
Bonk him in
so
the head.
Jade's got her giant sword in her hands, and she just like marches up to this thing, like hulked out, and she kind of just like raises her sword up at this thing, but then does one of these like really cool, like arches her back, ends up bending backward, lifts her leg, and just kicks him straight to the face.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
in the face.
And
Yeah.
with that, you guys watch as the skull of this, what used to be probably a very nice person, just gets
Oh.
crushed
Launched.
completely in,
We don't know
Oh,
that.
God.
and
He
the
could have
body
been a
just
murderer.
collapses to the
It could
ground.
have been a complete
But
jerk.
yeah, you've literally crushed through the skull with your foot. of
moments
this
before he got gassed.
I hope you
I
don't like
saw
those-
him, if
former
you will,
citizen
Jade.
of
He
Nevada.
opened the door for some people before his demise. He was a good bean, but he also robbed some money from a baby, so I can't really tell much
Oh my gosh.
about his character.
And now all of the undead have been dealt with,
Yay.
Very nice.
including
Eh.
the Lich, at least for
Yay.
the
now.
time being. He did say something to you.
Yep.
10
Yeah, I
days.
I wrote
Ye
it down.
Old rings.
So,
The friggin' ye old rings. You die in 7 days.
All right.
I need
So-
perception checks.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
The party's technically been split too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sort
I'm still-
of, yeah.
I mean,
I'm still over by the
Oh,
building.
I
just,
got
like,
a nat
reading it
20
the
on
wall.
perception, y'all.
I got
Hell
a
yeah.
13. I don't see nothing.
I got
Oh
an
my
8.
god, I did too. I'm not kidding. Let me
Ah!
prove this. I can't move it that far, but here's the.
Why do you use your nat 20s on perception, guys?
Yeah,
Wes,
Tell the
don't
dice
look
side.
at
my logic.
18.
Hey, me too.
I don't
Hey.
need nat 20s for my other things just because I
So,
have good smart ideas.
For those 10 and up, you hear the same alarm that you did one of the previous nights.
Oh,
the,
hell.
the alarm for Brayden being under attack. For those 17 and higher,
Oh, dear.
Hi there, Tony.
you
Hi.
also hear what sounds like armored figures running, as well as horses
Aw,
galloping
hell.
on stone. In addition to that, you see several pillars of smoke rising from various portions of the town. One of them being the
Green.
warehouse that
Oh.
was just set on fire.
Ah, hell.
Ah, crap.
I thought you were gonna say the smoke is green, and I was like, go there.
However,
Oops, we did it
However,
again.
there are about a dozen pillars of smoke coming from other points of Brayden.
Which of the
I only
smokes
take credit
looks
for
like
that
it? Yeah.
I don't take credit for any of them.
What
like
do you guys,
Jason's
what do you
playing
guys,
with the
what's
one
your guys'
behind
plan?
Which pile? Which thing
I'm
of smoke
still
is the
kinda
biggest?
winded.
Do we
Yeah,
have?
which one's the
like,
biggest, Wes?
Which one's the biggest?
The biggest that you can see right now seems to be the warehouse that is slowly burning from the inside out.
Okay.
Where are all of the refugees?
They
pretty
you,
much
you can't
dispersed?
really
It's
see too
dispersed.
many. The last ones that you saw were kind of like probably the older and weaker ones, and they rounded a corner and started running away.
Okay. We
You
didn't really...
you killed the one with the crossbow.
Katrin's gonna
Yeah.
speak up and go, just a reminder, we're not supposed to be here.
I know, and neither are the refugees, but they've all dispersed.
Well, they've hid. Maybe
Oh,
we should
Wes,
follow their
just-
lead.
A question: is the main entrance to Brayden way too compromised where we can't evacuate people that we can out of the town?
I mean, you don't know. You haven't even seen the entrance to
Okay.
Braden, like with
You
exception of outside at the first day.
Well,
Yeah.
one of us has.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Kaylin has. But you know that, Kaylin, you would know that it's very locked down.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
All right, so I'm with Katrin and Kaylin.
I'm still winded. I that was like Kalen's never done that before, so it took a lot out of him.
All right, yeah. I just look over at the two and just say like, we gotta reunite with Tyson, Jade, and Dr. Boneless. I saw them go around the corner, and start
I
heading
go
up in that
I
direction.
go that way.
All right. So you guys all, everybody's kind of going back to meet up, correct? Is that what
Mhm.
everyone's doing?
Yeah.
Alright.
Regroup the party.
So you all
Regroup.
start to regroup. And
Did you guys hear that?
only really one of you knows about the soldiers. The rest of you hear the alarm. But only
Well-
Avenir knows about the soldiers.
Oh man.
I
Wait,
think it's
no.
17
Hey,
and
there's
above.
2 nat 20s too.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
rolled
Oh,
18
okay,
too.
okay, yeah, then yes. All right,
Yeah.
my fault, my fault. Yeah, so the people who rolled above that, yeah, you know about the soldiers.
Mhm.
And I forgot about the nat 20s, my fault. But you know they're about
Boy.
350 yards away. And
All
marching
right, what's
to
the
you.
plan?
Okay. Well,
Does
uh,
anybody have a plan? At this point, I don't really have one.
Did y'all tell Katrin about the soldiers because she's oblivious?
I'm about to say that. Katrin, everyone, slight issue. There is soldiers, very near 350 yards. Was that just like correct estimation? Heading this way.
Of course there are, because this
I
can't
heard
be
him
easy,
too.
can it?
Yeah, and there's fires.
You have any more of those
Right,
secret
Delilah.
tunnels? I say to Jade.
Do I have any more secret tunnels?
Yes.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Dang it.
Oh no.
With
You
Why
do
did I
know
know
of
that that
several
was gonna happen?
locations, but Edgar was kind of the expert on the tunnel system.
oh damn it, Edgar.
Why'd
And
you
have to-
if you
Where's
remember
Edgar?
correct, if you
Where's Edgar?
you're not quite sure at the
Edgar's
moment.
causing a diversion.
He was
might
causing a
be
diversion so you could sneak through the streets. It should be over by now.
Right.
And we'll find out what's going on after we take a little break.
Yeah.
I feel like we
Yay.
could use a little break for now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And here's Steve with the messages.
Yeah.
It's the signs, the very expensive $1,000.
We should
Each
shoot
piece
a
of paper is
commercial.
$1,000.
We should
We
shoot
really-
a commercial.
We
I
really
agree.
should shoot a
That
commercial.
would be fun.
That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would work logistically considering where we all live. But
True. That's true.
We'll figure
that
something
out.
out.
We'll figure it
Yeah.
out. We got it.
Yeah. But
All
all
right.
right.
All right, guys.
All right.
BRB.
We
Yeah,
will
we'll
be
be back,
right
everyone.
back with these messages.
And now we
Alright.
turn you over to Steve for the ad break.
Wait, who's turning the cameras off just so I know like what's about to like, because my camera will keep moving.
I think pretty much everybody but you, me, and Joey.
Okay. Right. So I'm gonna have to move here. Alright, guys, because not all the cameras are turned off, I'm kind of off the screen a bit, so I'm gonna have to hold the signs a bit like this. Welcome to Yeet for Initiative. You can watch us live at twitch.tv/Wes_IR twitch.tv/Wes_IRL. We're live every Friday, 6 p.m. PST. So come on, hang out with us if you're watching on YouTube. Brendan also streams live, so if you're watching IRL Bros, go and watch him at twitch.tv/EGBEJ. If you're in chat on Twitch, do exclamation merch and you can get yourself some merch. You can do exclamation dice and you can get yourself some dice with our sponsors, North Foundry, who also provide the music that you're listening as well. And then if you're in the Twitch chat, do exclamation D&D catch up and you can watch Yeet for Initiative in the comfort of your own time. The other episodes will be up shortly. So youtube.com/IRL Bros if you're in the live chat, which I see some of you there. What is your favorite parts of 2021 so far? people in the live chat. If you're watching this on YouTube, what's your favourite part of Yeet for Initiative so far this year?
We have had a lot of good moments.
Mm-hmm. It's like we know the commands for what Steve's going to say. I should probably change it for these like little things, except
Switch
for
it
the
up on 'em?
switch things. So you'll never know what it's going to hit first.
You'll never know.
Here we go. Next week, the signs have changed, except this won't change. You'll never know what's next now. Thanks for that, Shana. Yeah,
Dun,
never
dun,
know. Last week's play memory.
dun.
That was a good one. It was.
I did
It was
like
very
that one.
spicy. I didn't expect the spice of it.
I wasn't expecting it either, honestly, buddy.
Mhm.
I was dying during that whole thing. I was trying so hard not to laugh and ruin the moment.
The favorite part about 2021 is that hindsight is 20. What? My favorite is having to watch a stream. Oh, thanks, Shana. I won't finish that because I feel like I'm self-promoting, but thank you. What else do we have? How long is the watch time for all the Yeet episodes? Come on, it varies. Brendan.
It's like
It's-
48 hours.
Yeah, it's a
Hours?
lot because they're like 4 hours long most of the time.
Thanks, Gwen. If you're in a place where you can support and you are looking after yourself first, we have a collaboration goal of $300 to get us to play memory. It might be spicy, it might be moderately spicy, but it's gonna be spicy regardless. So you're in for a treat. The command has a link if you'd like to move on that goal a little bit more. It was a good watch. It was a good time watching from 1 to 28. Nice. Thanks for watching it on YouTube. All jokes aside, favorite part about 2021 is finally feeling like myself. That's awesome, Weebush.
That's
I'm glad
awesome.
you did that. It's good to have you back as well.
Yeah, I'm real happy. I'm real happy for you, Weebish.
I can't handle another memory. A personal
Also-
memory.
Catherine, speak for yourself because I don't regret doing what I did. I regret nothing.
I'm very surprised at how smart I've been today.
You are
You're
doing great
doing a
today.
bloody awesome job. Pat on the back for you.
I'm very proud. Like, I didn't even think of the whole stone shaping the wall thing.
I'm
See, I don't have any magic, so I'm just a hit boy.
I
I honestly forgot we
I
had those
just
scrolls.
I knew we had scrolls, I just didn't know what they were. 'cause I'm
I
just
only
thinking-
knew about my counterspell one. I forgot we had a stone shaping.
yeah,
and
I
stone wall
forgot
one.
we had scrolls. Me too. So.
Are we happy when I can travel again? Hell yeah. Can you believe next week will be a year of quarantine?
No, don't remind me, Rachel. It's been too long.
I think a year. Oh,
Sammy, are
speaking
you?
really loud because I'm
Yeah.
totally not trying to cover the mic right now. How's it
No,
going?
not at
chat?
all.
It's going good. I'm hoping you're all doing well. Totally not trying to cover a mic or anything like that. There's a reason bonus is my favorite. I'm speaking very loud, not intentionally. I just like to be loud.
No reason at all. We just like being very, very loud.
Yes, we're naturally
Very
just
loud. We're not covering someone's mic right now. Hey, Evan there. Welcome back. How did you get here on that pigeon?
I
Man.
don't know. I guess I have a familiar now. It's very, very interesting, especially since I don't have any
I return.
experience with animals.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
Mama donated
Hey.
$19.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mama.
Hey.
Oh,
Thank you, Kara.
I forgot.
What
What
I
was
think that puts us at 169.69.
Yes.
Yes.
It does. It does actually put us at 169.
That's on brand.
Well done. Well done.
10 out of 10. 10 out of
Well
10.
done. Very well done.
So, I have some leftover Hershey's Kisses from
Ooh.
Valentine's Day and everything, and I just grabbed a handful and I just placed in my dice. I'm gonna take a photo, but it just camouflages into my dice arrangement so well.
Lol.
Where I'm like, wait, where's the? Oh, there's the
You
chocolate.
roll and it's like,
Don't-
hold on, this
yeah.
is rolling for chocolate.
You accidentally take a bite of one of the dice.
Roll for. Yeah,
So
Roll for
we're,
Hershey's
crunch.
we're
Kisses.
technically 131.31 away from.
Wait,
Yeah,
what's
we
the
are.
command again?
We're no
Exclamation
131.
player memory. It brings up the
131.
title. Yeah.
130.31. Sorry.
Yeah.
133.
I was doing the math there in my head. I was about to say that.
Yeah.
No, 131. 131. We're keeping
We'll just keep it at
69.
131. We'll keep
Yeah.
it there.
Okay.
They
All right,
gotta be
guys.
on brand.
Yeah, guys, I'll post it in the Yeet for Initiative channel on the server.
Nice.
Which, if you're not
Okay.
familiar with our server, we do have a Discord server, and people
We do.
are really awesome. We just chill and have fun and post memes. So
There's
yeah,
also a Yeet for Initiative channel, like Lisa said, and you can also find, once they're up, the episodes
Yeah,
that are
you
on
can-
YouTube.
Once I actually post them, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
Uh,
Wes.
pick after the stream.
Yeah, I
with
gotta
you.
post those. I have them uploaded. I just haven't
That
like had
segment,
time
yeah.
to like do the thumbnail and description and everything.
No
You're all
worries.
kids.
mm-hmm.
People understand. You're busy.
Yeah,
Sort of.
You're a busy guy. We know.
it's fine.
Mostly just writing for Yeet, which
Hey, that's something. I mean,
Yeah.
it's fun. I'm sure.
Wait,
It's
Nisa, which
fun to
ones are the
read,
kisses?
fun
Are
to
they the
listen.
purple ones?
Yeah, they're the purple ones.
Oh
That's
my
the thing you can't even
God.
see.
Give me chocolate. I ain't my chocolate.
Oh, that's
I
great.
want more of this.
No.
This is some
That's
good
great.
stuff. If any of you guys go to America, I'm in New Zealand. I'm not in America.
Yeah, Steve.
Uh,
Gosh. Oh, no, wait. You're in
Whitaker's chocolate
Australia.
is 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but hey, just going back that you've just pretty much just been writing. Hey, all the hard work pays off, man.
well,
It
We
is,
very
yeah.
much enjoy it.
It's always a pleasure.
We
hearing
very
what
much
you got
enjoy it.
Thank you for the good times. It's almost been a year. Wait, when is it?
So it's
16
been
years?
almost 40 episodes.
yeah, this
We're
is-
almost
this is nuts.
reaching a year. Yeah.
We had a year on the 24th of April, or the 25th, or the 23rd.
Yeah, because the second episode was on my birthday.
That's right.
Yeah, we're coming up on a year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A year of Yeet.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Year of Yeet.
Yeah,
I
That's
love
what
it.
the video needs to be of the recap of all the stuff
Oh
we've
my
done so
god,
far.
the year of Yeet.
Yeah.
Yes.
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 Should that be like the year special as
Just
a recap of so far
Recap
of everything
episode?
within the story?
Could be. Could be.
I'm open for
I'm
that.
down.
Okay,
Y'all
Steve,
remember
my
just-
address says, oh my dog.
Y'all remember to
actually
clip
down.
your favorite parts and send them to us.
Put it in the
Yeah,
Collect
or
channel.
or screen record them or something.
Honestly,
or
I'm
just
down
send
to
me
just have
time
a
codes in
stream.
the episode. Like I can
Yeah.
get it that way.
Yep.
Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to just have a stream where we just recap. It'd be fun.
Drop it in
I'd be
the
awesome for that.
Yeet for Initiative highlights channel. And
Mhm.
put like the
Yeah, guys,
links of
remember
either
when
the
this was a
YouTube
one-shot?
video or the clip on Twitch, and then
Yeah.
Wes will be able to find all of the good.
Yeah, it's not a
That's
year
all
of
right.
quarantine, guys. It's a year of Yeet. I like that.
The
Yep.
year of
Yeah,
Yeet.
forget about the quarantine. It's the year of Yeet.
Honestly, this has really. I mean, I'm sure I can speak for everybody else here. Yeet
Every 4 years is a
definitely.
Yeet year.
Ah.
Yeah, like honestly, this campaign has really pulled me through quarantine, and I'm sure everybody else shares like same
Me
similar
too.
sentiments. But
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm so glad that this happened, you guys. That this
Me
one
too.
shot
I'm glad to
turned
have
into a
you guys as
campaign.
my
Yeah,
friends.
it's been an awesome year of
Yeah.
the Yeet for
Not just
Initiative.
Yeet, but just also just being able to hang out with you guys for like the
Yeah.
first time since we've met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Year.
So we are all back
Yeet
from
year.
our respective breaks. I hope everyone hydrated.
Mm-hmm.
So now you've all met back up in front of a
Don't make that
makeshift
joke,
hole-
Shana, please.
in
Sorry,
front
I
of
just
a
started thinking
makeshift
about zombies.
hole in front of at the back of the warehouse
Mm-hmm.
with soldiers approaching and the bells of attack ringing in Braden. What are you guys planning to do?
What's the plan, Tyson? What's the plan, Jade?
We have to get out of here.
I
All
agree.
right.
How do we
Uh,
manage to do that?
I mean, there's a lot of chaos already around us, so the guards here are going to, I would hope, go where all the fires are around town and figure what's going out. That gives us time to escape.
We're where one of the fires are.
I was going to say.
Then I suggest we move.
All right. Where's the closest tunnel that we can get to? Is there a close tunnel?
Are there
Did
any
it
more
go
tunnels?
really?
There are a lot of entrances and exits throughout the city. Edgar is more
right.
knowledgeable about them. But also, you'd remember that the tunnels are filling with smoke.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's right. Shoot.
Should we try the front door?
Incredibly
Sorry?
heavily guarded.
I mean, with the
Right.
fire, they're probably going to man people away from the door. Can I do a perception check? Where's on the front door?
I mean, you wouldn't know unless you were there.
Like where the door is?
Yeah, you'd have to go to the entrance of Braden. Like,
Wouldn't we have to have gone through the... Oh no, I didn't go back.
Oh, you were still in the city.
No, yeah, because we sent people
Yeah.
back.
The only one out was me.
And Boneless coming in. Because Boneless had to come back and you had to go through town to Ryek's house.
and those
'Cause
who
it's
rolled
on
the nat
property.
20 on the perception checks, you can hear the soldiers getting ever closer to the warehouse.
Should we just seek refuge in a building somewhere for the time being?
Yeah,
Because
somewhere not
out of
here.
time.
As long as
I
we're not
agree.
out in the open, I agree.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Perception check for a building that's
Unoccupied.
probably good to hide in. That's not this warehouse where they're
So
going.
That's not
Investigation?
on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Making
just
it,
like a
whoever
high-
wants to make an investigation check and look where.
I can't
What is my
investigate.
investigation?
I've got a net 8, so I won't see
Ooh,
it.
eight.
I'll
18.
assist.
I got 10.
18.
Yeah, I got a 16.
I got a 13.
So, did anybody roll above a 17?
Yes, I did.
Odd did.
What'd you roll?
18.
Nice.
So everyone's kind of like panicking, looking around, trying to find a building. And you guys are in one of the poorer districts of Braden. You notice a couple buildings, odd, down the left street that look pretty worn down. They don't look like anybody's potentially been in or out of it in a while.
Okay. I call out to everybody this way, and I just go
Follow.
up to one of the doors and I check it.
Let's go.
I go through the door as well.
Yeah.
I'm checking to see if it's open first. Is it unlocked?
Oh, of course, after the check. I don't know,
Tyson
like,
headbutts
bust
him
the
into the
So
door.
the windows are actually like they seem to be like they were broken and boarded up. The door included, but it looks like kind of haphazardly put on the door.
Okay. Hey Tyson, a little help.
Oh! Do I
just
bust the
motion
door
towards.
down?
I just
Bust it.
motion towards the
Roll
boards.
roll a strength check and tell me what you want to do.
Alright. Now, because my dice has been pouring, rolling low, can I please use a roll advantage?
Yeah.
I swear to dog, if I get a nat 20, I'm going to...
You
I'm
got
going
this.
to-
You
Please
got
don't
this,
renovate
Tyson.
again.
Please don't renovate.
Why are you telling me it's a nat 20? I'll let you go on nat 20. Do you want to actually see that I'm not...
Yeah, no, you're
Bluff.
fine. Tell me what you're doing.
Damn it! I tell Katrin, please move. I'm about to do, hopefully not do a tower thing again.
Okay.
And Tyson
I
just...
back up.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna literally like charge the door.
Please tell me it wasn't like...
Not
just
what
a
I thought
little-
you were gonna do,
Would've
but okay.
backed up.
So Tyson takes a few steps back and just full force charges into this door and shoulder checks it, busting through the wooden door, busting through the wooden planks, through the door and
Please
into
tell me I go on the
the
other side.
very, very dusty, terrible room. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's some lung cancer right there.
But you like.
If you fail, you sneeze.
He busts through like these thick boards as well as like a thick wooden door to get into this place and just went through it like it was nothing.
What was the roll on the instant do again, sorry?
Constitution.
Tyson's got a pretty high constitution. He should be fine.
That's a 19. 25.
Alright, so you kind of like what you did kicked up a ton of dust. You're like, but you're not gonna like start coughing or have anything else detrimental to you. But you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've opened the door, but closing it again is going to be another story because you're kind of like still holding the door.
The actual door frame.
Like you knocked through it and it literally
Holding
like
it like a
rested on
shield.
your arm as you went through, and then it like when you stopped, it like slid down your arm onto the ground with it, and it's just like kind of leaning on you. But you literally ripped it straight off of its frame, out of its frame, and off its hinges.
Well, I got the door open, guys. I have the door right here. You want to see the door? At least I
I
didn't
feel
take
like
the whole
he's just
building.
like holding the handle and like shaking it back and forth.
And
Like,
I'm
"Who
just
wants
like,
the door?"
yes, yes, very, very, very nice. And I'm like ushering everybody into the building.
And then I try and put the door back.
Can you just like lean the door against the frame and like?
Yeah, I just tie. Yeah, I just tie a flannel around my face just to cover so I don't breathe in dust.
And the noise and stuff, you've drawn a couple eyes with the loud crashing noise that this caused. A couple Goliaths are kind of like looking into the building, like through the door as you guys set it back up.
Can I illusion a little cat to run out into the street and out and down an alley?
That is gold.
Can you make
It's
moving
amazing.
illusions?
Can
Yeah, I think she
I think
can.
so. Yeah,
I
she's
think
done
I
it before
can.
with the dog. I
Hold
think.
on.
All right, so you make
Fun.
you cast illusion and you make a cat run out in the street, just meow.
Talk.
Yeah.
It talks.
Yeah,
Cat runs
talk.
out into the street. Okay. They're still
Does-
kind of
does
looking
every-
like around, but they're like kind of older Goliaths. They don't really seem to know what's going on. They're just confused because there was a loud crashing noise.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Cat. Cat did the
What
the
do
thing.
you guys do?
Stealth.
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 I'll attempt to stealth, I guess.
I do not stealth well.
I don't
No.
stealth well either. Don't worry.
We'll find a spot to hide. Just
So you guys are all trying to hide in this little building, and as you go in, like it's definitely there's a heavy sediment of layer of dust on everything.
Thank you, Norse Foundry. I love you.
You can't really tell like exactly what this used to be. It could have been a shop front or even a small like home. It's kind of hard to tell because everything is just covered in a layer of dust, and there's like not much furniture anymore. There's a small staircase that looks very dilapidated, and definitely it probably would not hold a Goliath anymore, as some of them the stairs are kind of rotted, and even the support beam going up underneath it is also kind of rotted. But it does look like there used to be a livable second story at some point, but no longer. So,
Okay.
what's your guys'
Well,
We're in a bit of
I
a
got an
pickle,
18.
guys.
I got an 18 to stealth.
So I rolled a nat 2 plus
Ooh.
9 plus
See,
9,
look.
so it's 11.
all I got, I'm just gonna say this: like, you guys can definitely roll the stealth checks for fun, but Tyson smashed through a door.
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
Okay.
Stealth's kind of out
I
the window at
avoided
this
your-
point.
With the cat. Okay. So
I mean,
I
I'm
rolled
just
wasn't
gonna
on
say,
roll.
I thought you were just gonna pry the boards off and then open the door.
That's
Wait,
what
the
I
boards
rolled.
were on the outside?
I like
yeah,
to
that's what I
say
said.
when
The
there's-
boards are on the outside.
Oh, God.
I was just telling him to like pull them off.
I was
Well,
under the
you
impression the
know.
boards were on the inside.
As my saying goes, if there's Tyson, there's a way. If there's a door, there's a way.
If there's
Tyson
a
brings
wall,
that damn
if there's
door
a
down.
wall, there's a way.
There's a wall, there's a way.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I'm kind of at a window peeking out through the little slats, just kind of ducking and seeing if anybody's noticing.
Okay.
Or if they're
I'm
starting
sitting against a wall in the corner.
I'm just hiding and trying to hear if there's any additional like guards or passerbys.
I'm still catching my breath because we've been moving around a lot and I've done a lot of things that I probably shouldn't have done.
All right.
I'm trying to think to myself what the next move is, but
So you guys can RP here. You guys can, you guys are gonna have to let me know what you're doing because,
Oh, gotcha.
you know, you're not in a place where either Edgar or Ryak would know where you were. So realistically, you're gonna have to rely on yourselves in this situation.
We can't telepathy call them?
No.
Aw.
There
hello,
is
can I
a
use
spell.
voicemail?
I don't
Yeah.
have
Spell,
it.
but
I
none
don't
of
think
us
I don't
any
have
of.
it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even think any of us. have
Sorry,
that.
the line for 1-800 telepathy is actually down.
Darn it!
Eh.
Not
Customer
again.
service.
Curse you, telepathy!
Man, this friggin' 6G was not what it was cracked out to be. Damn it.
Ye old customer service. I'm gonna write to corporate.
Alright.
Ye old Karen.
Ye old Karen.
Oh dear.
Yo, Karen.
Dr.
Alright.
Karen.
So-
Patron's peeking out the window, and she's just looking, and then she's looking at Tyson and Jay, and just. I hope you have a plan after this.
Yeah, I agree because I
Well,
don't know
before-
where we go.
Before we go into the plan, how are you doing? Do you guys need to take health potions or anything? Just do an
I'm
inventory check of
fine.
everyone.
You know, not gonna lie, I've been better. I nearly died. But, you know,
Technically, you did.
You're welcome.
technically I did. You're right.
Gwen.
Whoa,
Fun.
Gwen!
Gwen, what'd you do?
Gwen, what did you do?
She finished the goal.
Oh my gosh, Gwen!
Hey.
Gwen donated $131. Had to keep the 69 in there. Says I got a bonus in my paycheck this week. I am responsible being. Okay, Gwen.
Thank you,
for
Gwen.
sure.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
Gwen.
that. Thank you
We
Thank
do.
you
so
for
much.
Oh my
the
gosh.
gift.
And thank you for that preface too, because
Yeah,
I was gonna
thank
be like,
you.
girl.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take
Girl.
care of yourself.
Treat yourself.
You come first.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Thank you, Gwen.
So
Y'all know
with
that
that,
bell spread-
I'll give you guys some time
Oh, he's buying us
to
Ah.
think about what you want to do
Okay.
Yeah.
as we read through a player memory triggered
Yeah.
by the dust, dirt, and chaos that happened.
Buckle up,
Dust
everybody.
and
Hey.
chaos.
Let me
Also
see, Mama.
kiss
I am
and-
ready. Let's do
It's
this.
gonna be a dust one.
Sus.
All right. So
So here.
I'm going to knock one
Everybody
headphone
needs-
off of my ear so that I can hear the voices that I'm doing.
Haley. Good luck. I'm gonna mute this.
All right. And I got to turn off my music. A high-pitched scream fills the air. It echoes all around you in the darkness of the early morning and causes you to throw your blanket over your head in fear. Clearly, someone has been hurt or is being hurt. Your first instinct is to hide, to make sure that whatever monsters lurk just outside your room don't find you. Tears well up in your eyes and stream down your face as you do your best to suppress the terrified sobs with your hand. Horrified of what might happen if you are found next. Your terror-stricken mind races, your heart thumps loudly in your chest, and your eyes burn. Something is coming for you, to take you away, to hurt you. You know this as fact. There is no one around to save you. No protection from the bloodthirsty beast hungering for their next meal. All of a sudden, you hear the crunching of dirt underneath the monster's feet. Its hooves casting a shadow into the doorway and blocking out the light. Panicked, you hold your breath, terrified to even breathe, lest the creature hear your rapid in and out of air. Even the morning air seems to freeze, as though it were frightened by the creature. You begin to pray. Pray that it doesn't find you, and hope that you might escape its grasp. Though it's been mere seconds, it feels like hours have gone by. And now, your lungs begin to burn for air. Just a bit longer, you think. Just a few more moments and the monster will move on. And that's when it happens. The ground shakes and the earth grinds to powder under its heels. But the monster moves on, stepping away from your door and towards some other unsuspecting victim. You exhale and then inhale deeply, allowing the cold air to fill your lungs and soothe the pain. Confident that the creature has moved on, you lift the sheet to survey the area. Glancing around your modest room, you see that it is empty. You close your eyes and breathe out a sigh of relief. And after a few peaceful moments, you open your eyelids. Then, they appear, glowing red in the darkness. 2 demon-like eyes staring down at you, on you from above. A high-pitched scream escapes your mouth as the armor-clad demon descends from the ceiling and lands next to you on the ground with a loud crunching of metal. It stares at you with dark intent and then smiles wide, revealing its rotted teeth and fangs, its face covered in rot and decay, and there is a dagger protruding from its neck. The demon moves its lips, but emits only a murmur. It reaches up, clamping its claw on the blade before ripping it from its throat and spraying hot, wet blood all over you and your bed. You scream even louder now, your body still panic-stricken and unable to move. Its smile stretches somehow even further, seeming to stretch past the skin on his face. That's better. Grab the girl. All of a sudden, 3 more sets of bright red eyes appear inside your room. They step forward and move to grab you, their bloodied arms and hands pulling your blanket down and lifting you into the air. You flail with all the might your tiny form can muster, punching and kicking out against your hellish abductors. One of your punches lands right in the demon's eye. It yells out in pain. "Oh, damn it!" Then you suddenly fall through your bed into an endless, nightmarish chasm. Down, over a cliff, into a pit of darkness and despair. Then all of a sudden, you hit the bottom and sit up with a start, thankfully awakening in your own bed. But you feel dizzy, and your mouth is dry. In front of you, there is a shadowy figure groaning in pain. "Avenir!" Your uncle's voice calls out to you. Still filled with fear, you stand up on your bed and leap toward Eros, who barely and awkwardly catches you in his arms. However, your weight causes him to lose balance and fall backwards into one of your meager tent's support beams with a thud. He groans. "Are you all right? What happened?" You nuzzle your face into his chest and try to tell him about the monsters, but the muffled words are unintelligible. "What? I can't hear you." Tears still streaming down your face, you explain what happened with the demons. He sighs and nods. "Oh, so you had another scary nightmare." You nod your head and rapidly wipe some of the tears from your eyes. Eros pats your back and then rubs it. "Everything is all right now, my little dove. Nothing is coming to get you." Then the flap to your tent flies open, and a large figure wielding a sword and a lantern appears in the doorway. You scream and then bury your face into your uncle's shirt once again. "What happened?" You immediately recognize the voice. It belongs to your uncle's friend, the dragonborn named Creve. I'm going to turn off. Thank you for the subscription. I've got to turn off that alerts, though. It is somehow off, and it still did. Okay. That's interesting.
Do you want me to mute it with?
That would be great. All right. "It's all right, Creve. She just had a nightmare is all." Creve emits an angry snort. "Again? This is absurd, Eros. She's woken up half the camp." You turn your head toward the large, scaled man. "I'm sorry," you say, your body still nestled on top of your uncle. The Dragonborn scowls at you. "That doesn't get back my sleep, does it? It's been 2 months of this!" he yells. You whimper and hug your uncle tighter. Crave! Your uncle yells angrily at the Dragonborn before standing to his feet with you in his arms. She's a child. It's not her fault. He snorts, this time sending black smoke from his nostrils. He turns around and stomps off. In the distance you hear, "Go back to sleep, everyone! It's the brat again!" His voice followed by a few groans. "I'm sorry, Uncle," you whimper, the tears once again starting to well up in your eyes. He pats your back and gently rocks you back and forth. "Don't worry about him, Avenir. You didn't do anything wrong. He's just a grumpy old bastard. Your uncle pauses mid-sentence and holds you out away from him, looking down at his clothing, which is now darkened. He sighs. You wet the bed again, huh?" You sniffle and nod slowly. He nods back. "All right then, little one. Why don't we get both of us changed? You can sleep for me for the rest of the night, since we won't be able to change your bedding until later." You nod before grasping Eros' shoulders and pull yourself in closer to him. There's a distinct clap of two wet garments colliding, and then he sighs once again before setting you down. Then he rummages through an old battered trunk in the corner of your tent and pulls out several articles of clothing. Eros sets them down in a pile next to you. "Arms up." You follow his instructions as he strips off your soiled pajamas and dresses you in fresh attire before doing the same for himself. "There we go. All set. Come on, Avenir. Let's get some shut-eye." He lays down first and places you on top of him. You then snuggle into his large form and place your head on his chest. He brushes your hair with his hand. "After all, we have a big day tomorrow." "Oh, that's right, you think. Tomorrow is the first show of the season." You get excited for a moment and think of all the amazing sights you might see, and the treats you might get. Or your thoughts drift off as your uncle's breathing and the warmth from his body lull you back to sleep. The next morning, you wake to the sound of birds chirping. You'd always loved that sound, and now that the snows of winter had melted away, it was time for these wonderful feathered friends to return. Light pours into your tent through the torn and tattered purple fabric, the warm light gently rustling you from bed. But you look over and realize that you are its only occupant. "Uncle?" you call out. "Where are you?" You rub your eyes, stretch out your legs and arms, and let out a long yawn as you drop your feet to the floor to search for Eros. Looking down at yourself, you notice that the dress you're wearing is quite a bit larger than your normal clothes. In fact, it isn't a dress at all. It's one of your uncle's shirts that he hastily put you in after you made a mess the previous evening. You cross the cramped living quarters towards the door when all of a sudden you hear your uncle's voice chatting with someone. "I'm sorry, Lucas. She's been through a lot and I'm just doing what I can." Peeking out of the doorway, you can see that it's the nice fancy man you met on the first day you arrived. He's dressed in very funny-looking clothes. An odd mix of tight white pants, a bright green hat, a purple vest, and a large blue scarf. "Well, here's something you need to understand, Eros. Up until now, neither you or the whiny brat have provided anything to compensate me for my generosity. Well, Lucas holds up his finger to your uncle. "I don't want any excuses. Have I not fed you, clothed you, given you both a place to sleep?" "Well, yes." Don't speak until I'm finished." Your uncle starts to reach behind his shirt for something, but after a moment, he stops and just clenches his fist tight. "As I was saying, I have kept you and your little bedwetter around because Crave says you could be valuable." The man turns to look at the circus tent behind him and motions to it by making a sweeping motion with his arm. This is my legacy, my creation, my family. He turns his back towards Eros. Now, to be a part of this family, you have to be useful. Creve convinced me to let you and the girl stay. However, there were conditions. Your uncle sighs. Yes, of course. One of which was that you both had to have a positive effect on my operation. Now, what effect do you think screams in the middle of the night would have? Positive or negative? Look, Lucas. No! I asked you a question, Eros. The man puts his face just an inch away from your uncle's. What kind of effect do you think a child screaming in the middle of the night would have? Positive or negative? Your uncle's shoulders drop along with his head. Negative. Lucas throws his hands up in the air. Correct! And do you know why? Because she woke some of the others up? The fancy man narrows his eyes at your uncle. Partially correct. She caused them to be sluggish and tired. Now, what happens when people are sluggish and tired? Your uncle sighs again. I assume you'll tell me. Lucas glares at Eros and pokes him in the chest. Don't get smart with me, elf. I could have you out on the streets again with a snap of my fingers. Chris, friend or not, this is all mine. Lucas straightens his outfit. No! When people are sluggish and tired, they make mistakes. In the circus, if you make mistakes, you die. Or you can get others killed. Hear me now, Eros. I will not risk my operation or my people because your half-blood niece misses her mommy. Eros' entire back tenses up at the mention of your mother. His right hand reaches under his shirt and produces a dagger. You gulp. It's the same knife you remember seeing sink into the throat of the soldier who tried to grab you from the wagon. Upon seeing it, your entire body freezes and your breathing quickens. You're worried that he might kill this man. Flashes of the dying soldiers jump at you like wild dogs. Their screams fill your ears, and then you watch as your uncle digs the blade into his own hand behind his back, allowing the blood to drop down his fingers. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you're everything Creve has made you out to be, then you should be an excellent replacement for our previous knife thrower. What happened to the last one? He made a mistake. Lucas smirks. A fortuitous one for you, because now you get to take his place and begin to pay back what you owe me. Lucas turns and starts to walk away. I'd get dressed. You're already late for rehearsal. The ringmaster walks off toward the large tent, leaving you and your uncle alone. Self-absorbed piece of shit, you hear your uncle mutter under his breath. Eros sheathes his blade and clenches his bloody fist, raising it up to his face to look at the fresh wound. You wonder why he would do such a thing to yourself. He begins to wrap it in a cloth as you move from your hiding place and run over to your uncle, throwing your arms around his leg. Uncle! He sighs and pats you on the head with his uninjured hand. Did you hear all that, Avenir? You don't say anything. You just bury your face into his thigh and hug him tighter. Well, we'd better get started in getting ready. You release him as he begins to move, and you follow him into your humble abode. Ready for what, Uncle Eros? Eros is rifling through the trunk full of clothing and pulls out perfectly kept leather armor pieces. Ready for this afternoon, my little dove. There's going to be a show tonight, remember? You excitedly nod your head. Good girl. Well, your uncle is going to be performing as well, but I need to hurry and get dressed to make the practice session before the show starts. So why don't you have a seat and I'll fetch you some better fitting clothes. You look down at yourself and begin swinging the long sleeves back and forth. But your shirt is fun! You begin spinning in circles and flapping your arms. I'm a bird, Uncle! Tweet, tweet! He laughs. Why, so you are. You've turned into a beautiful little dove. But I don't think that doves wear clothing, and they certainly don't get to eat tasty treats. You immediately stop what you're doing and look up at your uncle with a great deal of concern before rolling up your sleeves and showing your hands to Eros. Look, Uncle, I'm not a bird anymore. I have hands. I can have treats. Oh, yes, there you are. It was strange. A large dove came in here and was flapping his wings around. That was me, Uncle. You? No, that's not possible. You nod your head several times in a very exaggerated fashion. Are you sure? Because that would be silly. He picks you up and places you on the bed before starting to tickle your tummy. You laugh and squeal loudly. He laughs as well. After a few moments, your stomach begins to hurt. Stop it, Uncle! You laugh. He settles down. All right, Avenir. He sets you down on the floor. Grab your clothes and I'll help you get dressed. You nod and run over to your bed, crouching down on your hands and knees to reach under the cracked wooden frame. After some effort, you manage to pull out the worn rucksack containing your garments. I got it! He motions you over to him, and you drag the small canvas bag across the dirt to your uncle. All right now, he says while rummaging through it. Do you want to wear the blue shirt or the red one? You point to the red. All right then. He lays out the red shirt, a pair of holey socks, and a pair of tattered pants, probably one size too big. Looking at the barely wearable clothing, he sighs. I'll tell you what. The first money I get will going to you buying some proper clothing. A big smile crosses his face. A big smile crosses your face. Yay! I want a big floofy dress so that I can play princess. His smile fades. We'll figure out something, Avenir. But I don't know if a big dress would be a good idea here. Your smile fades as well. Okay, Uncle. Sadness creeps in. Being a princess sounds nice. Plenty of food, and you wouldn't have to be dirty all the time. Your uncle notices your change in demeanor and puts his hand under your chin. Cheer up. After all, you get to see a circus show for free. Your smile instantly returns. Oh, speaking of which, I need to get ready. He strips his shirt from you and quickly clothes you in your tattered attire for the day, before removing his own clothing and donning his set of leather armor, as well as a belt with 10 knives contained in sheaths. You look at them in awe. Why so many? He laughs. Well, your uncle is the newest knife thrower for the show, and it would be pretty boring if I had to go collect my knife every time I threw it, right? You giggle. I guess so. He pats your head. Well, let's get moving. He lifts you in his arms before beginning to jog towards the large tent at the center of camp. Outside your little home, everything is a blur of motion. People running around, doing their best to get ready for the evening's festivities. So many of them are dressed in bright colors and have beautiful paint decorating their faces. You can barely recognize anyone. Your mouth goes wide as a large white horse with wings is led by. You notice that his wings are tied down by leather straps, however. Uncle! Uncle! You yell. Did you see that? It was a horse with wings like a bird. Eris seems to be in a hurry to get to his destination. I must have missed it, darling, but there will be plenty of amazing things to see tonight. He dashes through the hustle and bustle, finally arriving inside the main tent. As you both pass through the opening, the massive interior is revealed. You peer around the huge arena in awe. It somehow seems even bigger on the inside. Your uncle runs up to a group that seems to be impatiently waiting for your arrival. The group is made up of Lucas, Creve, and a very large man with rippling muscles and dark green skin.
Well, I suppose better late than never,
you hear the Dragonborn say. Sorry,
Save the excuses, Eros. Let's see if Creve was telling the truth, or if he will have to pay back your debts.
Creve looks miffed at the thought. Your uncle sets you down. Take a few steps back, Avenir. You nod and take 5 long steps back.
Well, let's get this show on the road then.
He motions to a target set up in the middle of the arena and tosses a dagger to your uncle. Without breaking eye contact with Lucas, Eros catches the blade by the handle. Lucas walks up to Eros and stares him in the eyes.
Show me what you can do.
Lucas moves aside and makes a sweeping motion towards the target. Eros takes a step back and turns his left side toward the wooden circle. He crouches down and,
Stop!
Lucas yells.
What in the hell are you doing?
Your uncle looks confused. I'm getting ready to throw? Lucas sighs and draws a line in the dirt.
I want you to stand here.
He puts his hand on your uncle's shoulder.
And throw this knife into that target. Simple, yes?
Your uncle seems uncomfortable. Stiff. He winds back in his arm and launches the blade through the air. It flips through the open space towards the target, and then the blade harmlessly hits part of the target on its side with a ting and falls into the dirt. Lucas begins clapping.
Oh, fantastic! I wanted a knife man and a fire breather, but instead I got 2 clowns.
Lucas starts to walk out of the tent.
Both you and your brat better be gone by tonight.
You gulp. The thought of having to find another place to live, the thought of having to keep traveling is too much for you. You desperately try to hold back tears, but you've already begun to sniffle. Your uncle senses your despair. Can I move? Your uncle asks. Lucas stops.
I beg your pardon?
Can I move?
What the hell are you talking about?
Eros sighs, crouches down, and then in one lightning fast motion, leaps into the air, twisting his body and hurling 3 knives from his belt into the target before landing with one hand on the ground. Lucas, staring at the target, notices that all 3 knives have impacted its center. I'm better when I move. Lucas looks stunned and with both eyes looks stunned with both eyes and mouth open wide.
Well, I suppose we have our new knife thrower.
Lucas turns and walks out without another word. Creve sets out a sigh of relief, and the large green man scratches his head.
How you do that?
The green man asks. Your uncle steadies his breathing. Lots and lots of practice. You wipe away your tears and smile. This means you don't have to leave anymore. Creve puts his hand on your uncle's shoulder.
I thought you had lost your touch for a moment there. Glad to see you're still the same Eros I remember.
Your uncle's eyes scan the floor. I'm not that elf anymore. Please don't remind me of what I used to be, Creve. Your uncle motions to you. Come, Avenir. Creve looks down at you and scowls. Your uncle puts his hand on Creve's shoulder. Creve, I need someone to watch her during the show. The Dragonborn seems annoyed.
I'll have Pip and Squeak watch her.
Your uncle glares at him.
Those two troublemakers? No. I want someone who won't torture her for fun. Crave shrugs. Take it or leave it, Eros. You don't have many options. Everyone who can work has a job around here. The twins are too young to work during the show, but even they have tasks to complete. Your uncle shakes his head. Fine. But if anything happens to her, I'm holding you accountable, Creve. Creve grumbles. What was that? Fine. Good. Eros picks you up. What time does the show start? In an hour, and don't be late. You're the newest member, so you're up first. I'll see you then. Your uncle starts to walk out of the large tent. What do you say we get a little bit of food, little one? You must be hungry. You smile at the prospect of a warm meal and excitedly nod your head. Your uncle laughs. Well, it's pretty easy to cheer you up, I guess. He sets you down and grabs your hand. Together, the two of you walk over to a small area with a fire burning under a large pot of stew. There's a stout, older woman stirring the pot. What's on the menu today, Greta? Her face is completely unamused as she spits out.
Well, as you can see here, we have a perfectly cut and seared steak with a side of potatoes and greens.
You can't see into the pot, but that sounds divine. Excited, you shout,
Really?
She tilts her hand down to see you. No, she barks, before grabbing 2 tin bowls and ladling a helping of the mystery stew into them. She hands the bowls to your uncle and then unceremoniously plops a piece of stale bread into your uncle's bowl before handing them both to him. Do I get bread too? You ask innocently. She glares at you.
No, and you won't get any until you stop waking me up at night.
Oh, you think, as you sadly nod and turn to walk away.
Oh, fine.
She reaches back and grabs another piece before handing it to you.
Here. Don't ever say I didn't do anything for you.
You're not exactly sure what that means, but now you have bread.
Thank you, Greta,
you shout. Your uncle smiles at her and nods his head. Thank you.
Good luck tonight. Don't screw up.
Again, your uncle sighs before starting to walk towards some of the crude wooden tables set up for the performers. He lifts you up and places you onto a piece of tree trunk that has been crafted into a makeshift chair, before sitting himself down in the seat next to you. The two of you eat in silence, your uncle staring off into the distance, seemingly lost in thought. The oddly textured stew tastes like what you think mashed up bugs might, but you manage to slurp it down because you know that's all there is. After finishing what you could stomach, you lay your head down on the table and look up at the skies floating overhead. The white, wispy giants lazily float by, and you wonder if there are anyone living on those sky mountains. Maybe they are wondering what it's like to live down here. Your uncle's spoon hits the inside of his empty bowl, and it snaps you from your daydream. Well, that was terrible, you fill in. Your uncle laughs. I was going to say filling, but that works just as well. I don't think Greta's ever cooked before. Oh, I think the opposite. I think she's been cooking that same pot of stew since long before you were born. You draw your face back in disgust and push your bowl further away. But we're full, and that's what matters. He pats your head. Now let's go have a chat with the two troublemakers. They'll be taking care of you until I'm finished. You groan. But, Uncle, I don't like them. You dramatically fall into the patchy grass. Can I just promise to stay in one place? He shakes his head. I'm sorry, darling, but it's too dangerous. You need to have someone watching over you. I don't trust the types of people that attend these affairs. Okay. He lifts you from the dirt and pats down your clothes before grabbing your hand and leading you back into the main camp. things are still chaotic, with people and creatures running amok trying to get ready. The two of you are passing by a tent when you hear two familiar voices speaking in unison. Patty cake, patty cake. Looking towards the sound, you can see both Pip and Squeak talking in unison while clapping their hands in perfect sync. Arrow stops and pulls you into the doorway. They both look to him and at the same time say, "Yes?" It's still creepy to you how they do that all the time. Your uncle sighs. "You two are to watch Avenir during the show." They both groan. "Why do we have to?" says Pip. "Watch the cryberry," Squeak, squeak. You glare at them. "I'm not a crybaby!" You yell and then stick your tongue out. They both look at you and give a creepy smile before turning to Eros. "We don't want to." "Well, that's too bad, because Creve said you had to." They groan again. "Aww." He leans down to them. "You're both going to take very good care of her, or there will be hell to pay, understood?" They both nod. "Yes, hell to pay," they declare in harmony. "Good." He leans down to you. "Now, they are going to watch you while I perform, but I'll join you as soon as I'm done, okay?" You nod. He leans down and kisses you on the forehead. See, I told you there'd be kisses. I need to go get ready, but I'll see you later. He stands to leave and then stops. "Oh, and one more thing." Eros walks over to Pip and Squeak, kneels down, and then whispers in their ears. You can't quite make out exactly what he says, but you do overhear the words torture and bodies. The twins' eyes go wide and they nod rapidly. He then kneels before you one more time and whispers, "I'll see you soon, my little dove," and kisses you on the cheek. You watch him leave and then turn your head back towards Pip and Squeak, who are both just creepily staring at you. "Have you ever been to a show before?" They finish each other's sentence. You shake your head. They look at each other and smile. "Then we don't want you to miss anything," they say together. The twins each grab one of your hands and start pulling you toward the large tent. The three of you bound toward the entrance, and as you look around, you see that there is now a massively long line stretching from the entrance out around towards the town. You're not exactly the best at math, but it looks like there might be over 100 people there. That's more people than you've ever seen. You study the line as you pass. Some look rich, some poor, some short, some tall. There are people from all over the land coming to see your uncle perform. As you approach the entrance, you see the large green man and Lucas standing in front, collecting money from the people before allowing them inside. The three of you are about to run through when all of a sudden, the green man steps in front of you. "No free enter." The massive man crosses his arm and glares at you. "It's us, Chonk." "Yeah, don't you remember us?" You say nothing and hide behind Squeak, because you're a little bit scared of the green-skinned giant. Chonk scratches his head before looking to Lucas, who rolls his eyes. "Let them in, Chonk. They're with us." Chonk nods and steps aside, allowing the three of you to pass. Pip and Squeak make silly faces at him as you go through the entrance. They pull you up the rickety stairs to the top of the seating area before settling down, both of them sitting at your right side. "Can we sit closer?" you ask them. They both turn to look at you. "Freebies don't get to sit close." It feels odd that they do that. Twins are not. For the next 30 minutes or so, people continue to funnel into the tent. The first ones filling up the lower benches, then slowly filling up the middle, and then the top. But your area has only a few patrons occupying the seats. Then, finally, the flaps to the tent begin to close. "It's about to start," they announce. A smile spreads across your face. "This is so exciting." Lucas steps into the middle of the arena. "Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?" The crowd begins to quiet.
Tonight, I have the honor to welcome you all to the Cirque de Euphoria. Within this tent, you shall witness things that will amaze and astound you. Over the past 2 decades, I have amassed a band of talented performers, mysterious creatures, and other traveling curiosities here for your entertainment. He smiles wide. Our goal is to astound and amaze, to awe and astonish, to delight and bewilder. A man wearing a fancy-looking vest sits down next to Pip and Squeak. They shift over towards you. Pardon me, the man apologizes. Didn't mean to intrude. He doesn't look like a bad guy. He has a nice smile and a silly mustache that curls up at the ends. It seemed to me as you might know a secret to the best seats in the house. Pip and Squeak remain silent. As an apology for disturbing you, how about I give you a bit of coin so that you young ladies can buy a bit of food for the show? The man pulls out a gold coin, and as he does, you hear the twins gasp. Your mouth drops open as well. It's so shiny. He hands the coin to the twins. Why don't you two go and buy some goodies while I watch over your little friend here? They happily snatch the coin away from him and run down the bleachers, but stop and turn to say, "Thank you," in unison before continuing their way towards the food carts. And now, for your enjoyment and entertainment, I give you the newest addition to our show. An elf with a passion for blades and a mastery of the knife. I give you Eros, the elven assassin. The man next to you sits up straight at the mention of your uncle's name. You clap and cheer when your uncle enters the arena. Eros waves to the crowd. You do your best to wave back, but it doesn't seem like he notices you. Wow, this should be a good spectacle the way you are cheering, young lady. You nod. Do you know him? You nod again. Can you speak? He questions. You shake your head up and down. But not to strangers. Another nod. Well then, my name is Roger. He puts his hand out and grabs yours, shaking it. Now I'm not a stranger. What is your name? You look up at him, but say nothing. All right, then. He reaches into his pocket and pulls forth something wrapped in paper. I'll tell you what. If you tell me your name, I'll give you this nice piece of chocolate. The man unwraps the bundle to reveal a handful of bite-sized candies. Your eyes go wide, and you can already feel your mouth starting to salivate. You nod, but still feel a little unsure. I'm Avenir. His eyes widen only for a moment. It really is a pleasure to meet you, Avenir. Truly. He pulls out one of the chocolates and puts it in your palm. A deal is a deal. He smiles wide enough for his eyes to close. You excitedly pop the candy into your mouth and chew. It has caramel inside. Through the delighted chomping, you manage to spit out a "Thank you." The man nods. Your uncle steps toward the target. This time, however, he's wearing a cloak over his armor. He crouches down like before and leaps into the air, spinning and launching knives at the wooden circle. He hits it so much and so fast that the target falls over backwards in the dirt, causing the stunned crowd to cheer and clap loudly. Eros bows and then moves to grab the blades from the inanimate foe. My, that was impressive. But let's see how he does with a few moving targets, shall we? Eros' head snaps toward Lucas questioningly, when Creve rolls out a contraption and a barrel of apples. He sets the barrel down and places the apples on the device before whispering something to your uncle. Then, all of a sudden, your body starts to feel heavy. Your arms drop to your sides, and you fall towards the man. He catches you and whispers, "Don't worry, little one. I'm going to take good care of you."
And that's where we end that player memory.
Can you read this? Can you
No.
read plain
What?
English?
No, that's not okay.
What?
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
You
The
guys are
chat,
pretty
the chat.
So,
We
Wes,
need to get Avenir
did
a
you guys
teaser.
like...
Wes, even baby Avenir wouldn't be that.
That was
No,
baby
she's
Avenir
baby-
four.
Danger.
4 years old.
Baby Avenir is like
Beep,
4
beep.
or 5. She
Baby
doesn't
Avenir
know
likes
any better.
snacks.
Food is her love language.
Yeah.
candy, lollies.
Hey,
Oh,
food
no.
is a love language.
Oh,
I don't care what
no. It
anybody
is a
says.
This is a bad vibes.
That was
Bad
a
vibes.
44-minute backstory. I timed it.
Yeah?
That
Oh,
was
nice.
good.
Well, it's less
Hey.
than it's less than an hour, so...
Yeah, last week was an hour.
What was
Hour
it? Was
and
it
a
okay?
half.
Did you guys enjoy the 44 minutes?
That's really good.
Yes.
Nice.
Absolutely. I
The
have
first
to.
5-10 minutes was, who is this about?
We were
But the
all like,
more
who
like you
is
started to
this?
like bleed it out, it's like, it's Ev, AE, more
As,
Ev.
as soon as I heard the dagger in the neck, I was like,
Yeah.
wait,
Yeah,
I
like
caught
this
on
is
that, too.
definitely Ev.
Yeah.
The dagger. It's like
I've
the
been
hint.
waiting for more Avenir backstory.
Dang.
Yeah, I love it. I love learning more about everybody's
Wes, what are
characters.
you doing? Says Ruby.
I guess you'll have
He
to find
is-
out in one of the future player memories, guys.
Yeah.
More, no.
But with that said, though, just being able to further flesh out some of the people in the backstory I did write, and inserting people that I didn't write, that was
Oh,
actually
Greta.
really cool. Yeah. As soon as I heard the voice, I'm like, oh no.
What's
As
wrong
soon-
with you? You want some of this slop?
My first impression was
Mike
Mike Wazowski.
Always watching.
Oh.
Sus.
Paperwork glass.
Sustenance.
Yeah, I got the sustenance from Greta, and I got the sus from Rogers. So.
Yeah. Everybody, like once he started sitting next to him, everybody in chat went,
No.
Stranger danger.
That is good to know that everyone knows the stranger danger. If you don't, well,
Yes.
I'm glad that Yeet for Initiative is your
Your PSA.
doorway to stranger danger.
There you go. Go ahead and tell your teachers. It's
Yeah, that's
educational.
Stranger danger, guys.
Yep.
You learned it here
I
possibly
learned
first.
that as a kid, and boy, was it a hard lesson for me. Don't take candy from strangers. And I'm
That
like,
was hilarious.
but candy.
We never learned the whole bus thing. All we just knew as little kids was just don't jump into a vehicle you don't know. If they're a stranger, stranger danger.
Yeah.
What's hilarious is that in chat when you were like, "Oh, I have chocolates," I'm like, "Wait, what if it's lace?" And then as soon as I pop it up, and then is saying like, "Oh, body feels heavy," I'm like, "No, it was lace."
Oh.
Avenir seems to have learned a few lessons in her life.
No, really?
Just a couple.
Just a pinch. We'll talk about food. Just a pinch of, yeah, you right.
You're right. But also, it's just interesting how Abner had night terrors, and now she's like a very heavy sleeper.
Now living the night terror.
Yeah, and I'm also living in a night terror. But man,
Yeah.
well done. That was
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Good.
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Enjoyed the
10 out
last
of
week's
10.
one and enjoying this one.
Yeah,
You're
they're,
doing a good
they're
job,
all
bro.
just getting longer. I've been reading more books recently, and I think that's why.
Hey, that's
Hey.
okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
More backstory.
Yeah.
More
Cool.
description.
So, shoo, out from
Would
the
you like
past
to know?
and back into the house. Avenir has just had this, in this, like standing in this dusty area with the dirt in the air. It reminded
Mm-hmm.
you of that old tent when you were a child, and brings back this memory. Part of
You
that
right,
memory.
Ev?
Yeah, you just see, just with the dust and everything, even though she tied her like flannel scarf around her face to not breathe it in, but just with that memory kick back in, you just see her, like she was kind of like crouching in the corner already, but you just see her just like stare off like at a spot in the on the floor, just zone
I will-
out.
I walk up to Ev just to check on her. Ev, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just I'm fine. What's the plan?
Wow. Well, actually,
really
as you were
have
doing
one,
the
do we?
story, I actually had like kind of come up with 2 plans.
Hey!
Ooh, look
Add
at
character.
you.
Hey!
Go. Look at
Hey.
you go.
Very nice.
We advance. So they're probably both unideal, but in a situation where we're like we're kind of boned either way.
Yeah, we don't really know.
two kind of paths. One is we move towards the tower, which is obviously unideal to face Jaden so quick. And then the next one is try bob and weave our way out of town. If whoever's gone through the front door can kind of point out if they know the way. Because we're I don't know, like, we're in town, but guys,
Do we have a place to go, Wes?
yeah, do we have a place?
I mean, you guys had talked about going to the hills to find the other Goliaths in the last session.
Right. Okay.
yeah, that was what I was hoping to do.
So,
Either way, we're putting ourselves at risk. I still don't think going through the front door is a great idea. Last time,
Unfortunately, we have
it was
Well,
incredibly
unfortunately,
heavily guarded.
Unless we can find Edgar and Ryak, that is our only option.
and you can see Avenir's trying to get her head back into the game because that was a very traumatizing time in our life.
No, really?
I don't know, but yeah, you just see her just trying to get back into it. Just be like, did Ryak and Edgar mention a meeting point or anything?
I was gonna get to that, but
I don't think
the
they said
situation
anything.
right, I never got a chance to. I must say, Katie, because I look at that at Jade. Do you by chance have a? I don't know how to explain it. Ye old Marco Polo. Do you have a close one
I
of
feel like they would have a meeting spot, Wes. They've been doing this for years. I feel like if she didn't know the tunnels by now,
she knows the tunnels fairly well, just not as well as Edgar. You do know several
Right.
entrances,
Oh,
just
okay.
nothing in the immediate area around this warehouse.
Plus, they're all
You'd have to
kind of
you'd have to
on
cross
fire.
back over town, but
what's the spot that Edgar and her have, or any of her and her men have, where
Well,
it's
typically it was your place that where you guys lived under the tunnels. But
They don't have a
if there was
backup.
ever going to be another meeting place, you guys would probably meet at the one location that you would both know where to go, and that would be outside of Arcturus's area.
okay. So no.
So it'd be
At least, like, a meeting area.
Arcturus's area or home. Other than that, you guys don't really have another place because this is an unprecedented situation. You've never had your home compromised before. That's been the one safe place you've had in the past nearly 20 years that you knew that no one had found before.
All right.
And-
But you do know there are entrances to the tunnels, within probably a 10-minute jog. But you'd have to go through the city for that.
And can we see the front gate from where we are, or where we were?
No, this is you'd be closer to the tower with the queen in it than that used to hold the queen than the front gate.
Okay. I'm assuming that because there's all these, there's fire and guards running all over. What are the townspeople doing?
A lot of them have been kind of locked in their houses. There were people glancing in, but looking through the cracks in the windows, you guys can see soldiers going by. But most people seem to be running away or towards the warehouse that's on fire.
I'm at a loss, guys.
I don't
Yeah.
see any other way, but I will say one thing. Whatever you decide, Tyson, I stand by your decision. This is your fight. You need to lead us here.
We
Well,
need to,
We came down here to rescue the people from the VOD.
and
We
now we
did,
need to get
some
back
of
out
them.
again.
I say we more or less did that, so
Kept them from turning undead, so I call that a win.
then what's our next
We
step?
just,
What do you say?
the thing is, we need to leave. We need to get more man people from the hills in order to hopefully fight what we're about to fight. If we're dealing with more people with magic, you guys call Arcana magic?
Arcana.
Simply called
Arcana.
magic, but yeah.
Man,
and Avenir just like smiles at the fact that he says Arcana instead of voodoo magic. So,
So, as you guys are having this conversation, all of a sudden there's like a light knock on the door, and it like does knock the door off the hinge a little bit because it's broken, and it just kind of like
renovations.
Yes, and
renovations.
you just hear like, "Hello, is anyone in there?"
I kind of have the long sword ready in case this is some kind of trick, but I go up to the door. Hello, who are you?
I hide.
My name is August. I saw the group of you run in there. Were you in the warehouse? Are you from Nevada?
No.
Look at Katrin, and I'm just nodding.
Yes.
You might not want to stay in there. It's not exactly the most stable, but we have some little bit of food that you could have if you want to join us across the street.
Because of that player memory, Avenir is gonna creep up over to one of the boarded up windows and try to see if it's actually like an elderly Goliath or something.
Yeah, so
I was gonna say
peeking through
insight check to see if he's lying.
Yeah, peeking through the window, you see it's like an elderly Goliath. He's kind of hunched over and has a crude stick for a cane, and he looks very frail, and it doesn't seem to be anybody around.
If you're scared of the soldiers, I understand, but there's none of them with me.
Yeah, I see. Like, there's nobody around or anything. Can I just roll an insight check just in case?
Yeah,
okay.
I was like, can you do that? 'Cause
Well,
I
I've
got a
still got
12,
my
and I
long
don't
sword
think
ready. I'm
doing it.
like, I ain't getting bamboozled here.
Okay, so that's a nat
Good insight.
17 plus.
Nice.
Hey.
Insight is +6, so math.
23.
Thank
23.
you. 23.
Very good.
Yeah, 23. He's not lying. Like,
Okay.
he's not lying. This
I-
seems genuine.
Yeah, I look over to Tyson. I just give him a nod, like he's safe.
All right. How many people do you have with you, Augustus?
Well, it's my wife and I, and then,
And he kind of like
whispers, we are holding some of the other people from Nevada who are running through the streets. They're in the cellar. We're hiding them from the soldiers.
Thank you for what you're doing, Augustus. Sorry, what were you going to say, Jade?
Would you like to come, or should I? They don't want people out in the streets, and I don't want to stay out here too long. So if you want to stay in there, that's fine, but I need to go home.
I look over at Tyson. I nod.
Our best option.
You guys are alright with this if we move forward with him, with Augustus?
Yeah.
I told you I'd follow you wherever.
He seems safe.
Jade? We'll find Edgar. But I think right now it might be a good time to take a rest. And seek refuge.
Best.
I think we're all in agreement.
Go
I
with
think we all-
Augustus.
Follow him, yeah.
so.
But we kind of keep. I kind of keep aware just in case something happens to us.
You guys open the door by just moving it out of the way, and Augustus.
I just looked down my head previously hinged.
And he,
It's like it's a slide
looks
door.
looks up at you, Tyson, and like sees your shield.
Oh, a shield from old Braden. I haven't seen that
Yeah.
symbol in ages. Oh, come on.
And he like starts hobbling across the streets really slowly, like just like taking it one step at a time.
It's my house is right over here. Just come on, everybody's welcome.
Can I do a history check to see if I remember this man?
You wouldn't probably remember this guy.
Ah, dang. Okay.
Please come in. My family's lived in the same house for 3 generations.
And he like gets to it, and like his hand is shaking as he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a single key, and it's like he's having a little bit of trouble getting it into the lock.
Tyson-
And, like, scratches around.
Tyson helps him.
Oh no! I've got it. I've got it.
Are you sure, Augustus? I can
Yeah,
help.
no, I'm fine. I am still old, but I may be a little old, but I'm still capable. And after like a few seconds of scraping it around the lock, he gets the brass key and turns it, and then opens the door for all of you and holds it open. Oh, after you.
You first, Augustus. It's
No,
your,
no, I
it's your home.
insist. I have my manners after all.
Not one
Ladies,
to turn
ladies
down
first.
someone.
Ladies first.
I go in the house.
Don't be doing what I'm about to think you're about to do, Mr. Old Man.
What?
I didn't say that out loud.
Oh,
It sounded like you said it out loud.
Yeah.
What?
I go in.
Okay.
Like, I did an inside job. Yeah, I go
All right,
in.
so Avenir enters, and Katrin, do you enter?
I do, yeah.
And then he like looks expectantly at Jade, and just kind of blinks. And he kind of like looks at Tyson like, does she talk? Is she good? What's going on here?
She's a bit to herself, but you go on ahead, Augustus. We'll follow behind you.
This is odd. And he like shuffles around the door and like steps up a stair like, and like you hear it's the cane clacking on the ground, and he steps up into the house. Oh, my back isn't what it used to be. Oh, well, come on, get off the streets.
Thank you for
letting
letting us stay with
surprised to
you,
see that
Augustus.
2 of you were Goliaths, actually. I didn't see you go into... All I heard was the big crash, and then I looked over and I saw the little ones running in.
Can you tell us about yourself a bit, Augustus?
Oh,
And don't worry, because I realized that you recognize the shield. You can speak openly. Can you tell us about yourself and...
Sure. Why don't... it's simple. I'm sorry, what are all of your names before I get into myself?
You think I should say
Kind of.
who I am?
I just kind of look around like, oh.
Avenir. Pleasure to
Oh,
meet
that's
you,
a
Grace.
beautiful name, Miss. And he like, what about the rest of you?
You can call me Kalen.
Kaylin. Oh, very nice name.
Hatred?
Katrin. Oh, nice to meet you. It's first time meeting a high elf.
I feel like I'm about to give him a heart attack as soon as we get to me.
My name is
Please.
Dr. Bones.
That's an odd name for a tiny one. What are you
It's
the
not
doctor?
odd in my country.
What are you the doctor of? And he like pokes your shoulder. It seems like you have bones.
Looking down at him.
Yeah, like looking down, and just pokes.
It seems like you have bones. That's a very odd descriptor.
Bone structure.
It's a pseudonym.
Do you take bones out of people as a doctor?
Oh my
That
God.
seems strange.
No, it's a long story, sir.
Oh, okay. I won't ask. What about you?
He motions to Jade.
Please don't tell me I'm about to kill this man.
And then
west of the way.
after like a few seconds of like pausing and waiting, he just turns to Tyson and just,
And what about you?
I'm Tyson.
Oh, don't tell me you're that dick of a king. I
No.
wouldn't have invited you in had I known.
I walk up to Augustus and say, "No, I'm not that man." His.
Oh, good.
Do you remember
That's a-
how?
That guy is a dirty bastard. I don't like him.
Yeah, he's not Tyson.
and his
I'm-
wife
I love
comes, his
Augustus.
like old wife. Augustus, who are you talking to?
We have guests. More guests.
More? We don't have food for more. We didn't have food for ourselves before you brought them in.
It's okay, Augustus.
We'll find some. Just relax. It'll be fine.
And he like,
Augustus, are you sure?
Yes, you can't be seen on the streets. Those pathetic excuses for soldiers will take you away.
You're right.
Especially with that shield. That symbol's been forbidden here for years. Oh, I miss Mikael. He was
a good
king.
man.
Yes, he was. You don't seem young enough, old enough to remember Mikael. You look quite young. And he pokes you and he's like, yes.
Thank you. Hi. Ye old Clarissa. Sorry. It's a long story. Magic was involved, but I am truly the son of Mikael and Lee.
Oh, no,
Lee?
you're not. You seem much too nice. Like I said, the king up there is a bastard. We don't like him here.
Yeah, that bastard.
Stop talking about the king. You're going to get us both beheaded. No, I'm not, and it'll be lucky if I do, in my back pain.
Augustus's wife, because I was going to ask what her name is. It's okay. We're not going to get you in trouble. You're safe. We won't get you in trouble.
You better not. I
What's your name, by the way?
To get thrown in prison.
What's your name, dear? Sorry, I don't know how to speak to old ladies. What's your name,
Tira.
there, ma'am? Nice to meet you, Tira. Can you come out here so we can meet you?
I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm lying down. It's my nap time, and you are all disturbing it with all the noise. Oh, quiet, woman. Being rude to our guests. Oh yes. You might want to rejoin your friends right down the stairs here.
Wait.
We managed to get some people off of the streets.
Thank you for what you're doing, Augustus. Mikael will be very appreciative of what you're doing.
Oh, I appreciate the sentiment. If only he was here instead of that asshole.
Me too. Don't we all?
Oh, all right. Right down. And he looks at the stairs for a second and I can't go down. But
Augustus, you'll me to carry you down there. I don't mind.
No, it's fine. I'll stay up here. It's a lot of stairs, and my legs aren't what they used to be.
Kalen's had enough social interaction for right now, so he immediately starts going downstairs.
He's out of spoons for today.
Ask the people down there if they need any more water or food. They seemed not treated the best when they were stored in the warehouse, but you all seem much healthier.
It's a long story, but thank you for your kindness, Augustus.
No problem, dear. No problem. It's nice to have guests after so many years alone with her.
I say.
I heard that. Oh, shit.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
Dad was always like this whenever Queen Lee heard that. Good luck. Good luck, Augustus.
I don't understand quite what you're saying, but thank you.
You're probably going to get a hiding, so my thoughts are with you, Augustus.
Thank you very much. You know, King Mikael's father was also a great king. A bit of a warmonger in comparison to Mikael, but a good king to his people. And he kind of hobbles over and sits down in a chair, and you can hear this audible crack. And it's not the chair that cracks; it's his back. He's like, "Oh,
ow!"
Finally,
can I give him a health potion? Does he need a health potion? After that.
Oh my.
I just awkwardly take out a health potion just in case.
And you know what, guys? We're going to end it there tonight. We will pick up in Augustus in his house next time. But thank you all very much for watching. You guys are fantastic.
I'm loving this RP with the old people.
It's great. The
my
two
favorite
old
part.
people getting their own RP is great.
Yeah, I was getting big Miracle Max and Valerie vibes.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the player memory. I hope you enjoyed the insanely fast combat with an enemy who apparently is going to be returning
Dun dun dun.
Not the BBEG, but it's a BBG.
It is a big
I guess
bad
you'll
guy.
have to find out more then.
I mean, we level up, right?
Please.
It's
We
been a
haven't
minute.
leveled up in
It
so
has
long.
been a
It
while.
has
Been a
been a
minute.
while, but not
Please,
quite yet,
sir.
boys and girls.
Dang it.
So have a
Curses.
great night,
The
everybody.
shot.
We love you all, and we'll see you guys next time. Let's rate a buddy of mine.
Yay, who we rating?
Have
Bye,
a good night,
everyone.
guys.
We love you.
Yeah, who are we rating today?
Have a
Yeah,
good
rating.
weekend.
Yay.
Joey.
Yay.
The boy.
So have a great night, everybody. And
Kaki
yeah, we'll see you
too.
next time. And next week, who knows? We might continue off where Avenir's story left, or we might continue where we left off with Tyson. But
Or
uh,
someone
Oh my
else.
dog.
guess
If
we'll
there's
just
more
have to
Yeet
find
to
out
it.
next
We don't
time
know.
on Yeet for Initiative. Bye, everybody.
Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Good night, guys.
Everyone.
Nikes.
Okay.